I know like for a long time, black women kept saying, they don't like us, people don't like us, we're forgotten about, we're at the bottom. Da 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 da. I feel like everybody
Oh my
really got to
God.
see. Oh, let's go! Thank you for the future encounter. Drop some coconuts for Alondra in the chat. I appreciate you, love. We really got to see that they don't like black people. I mean, black women specifically. Like, and then there's a lot of men that don't like black women
Mm.
with the FBA and the blagger. Just the things that they say. Like, I'll vote for a PDF file and a felon before I vote for an intelligent black woman. I even had a black man come up here and say, "I'm not voting for her because I'm not." Because then other women are going to expect more from me. He sounded like he said something to the effect like, I just started pretty much getting pussy. Like, I just got to a place in my job and my career where I'm elevating and women are paying me attention. If Kamala Harris becomes president, other women will start being better and then they're gonna require more of them. And he said, and I can't have that. And I was like, that shit is fucking crazy.
It
That's
sounds like a
crazy
weak
though.
man.
Yeah, that's how a lot of dudes think though. Real shit. Like that's a weirdo. Like I always been just like a cool flat nigga. Like I'm gonna keep it real. I try and put myself in some certain dude shoes so I can kind of understand where they're coming from, but I just can't understand the hatred for women.
Mm-hmm.
My social experience in life has always been good. It's been great with women. Like if I'm out at a bar, like woman sit down, hey, how you doing? Where you from? Let's have a drink. Everything kind of came easy. But then, as I began to get older, I began to notice more, like as a man, I began to notice more how socially awkward men are. Like I never knew that men were this socially awkward until I really became an adult and really
Mm-hmm.
started paying attention to the shit that go on around me. And I look and I analyze and I'm like, man, these men are absolutely terrified of women and
Hmm.
they don't know how to spark up a conversation. They don't have any spunk to them. They don't have any the creativity in the conversation. And a lot of these men just reserve themselves, become isolated, and become
Y'all, so Miss
extremely
Alendria
Oh
has
vindictive,
shit.
finally
My
responded.
bad, my bad. I pulled up
right?
something.
And become extremely vindictive towards women. Just look up the numbers on what the profit margin for OnlyFans right now. OnlyFans is the most profitable company in America right now. And that's due in large part because there's a male loneliness epidemic in this country, in every community. And that's just impacting everything from politics to our social lives to racial tensions to how we coexist. We have to address this male loneliness epidemic in this country. If we don't, I think that the country gets worse. I
Mm-hmm.
think the country gets worse because men are in control. And now if you have millions and millions of irate, erratic men walking around here who hate women all of a sudden, that shit can get dangerous.
Mm-hmm. And the lonely male epidemic, right? When we talk about that, and their idea to fix it is to make laws to force women to stay married, force women to have babies, which of course, gives them this deeper connection with this man, so he can be around for 18 years. Just force you. They found out ways to force you to be with them instead of just being better men. Just
Right.
be better. Like, don't beat your wife. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a weirdo. Like I say, don't try to get me to fuck the cow. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be weird.
But that's why they feel like they have to put women down. Like I've watched, I've watched Finney, I've watched Castle debate against some of the most fucking annoying ass bitches on this app. Okay. I'm just gonna say, like I have, and they don't go there. Like they don't go there. Some of these MAGA men, FBA, like you will say you're wrong, and they'll be like, you know why, you stupid whore, I'm gonna be like, damn, bro. Like you're actually unhinged. And they feel like they have to put women down because they know they're already below them. Like you're trying to drag me down because you're beneath me.
Man,
You would never get me.
the worst shit, Sajid, is the whole what they say, Kamala, and they know how to say her name.
They
To me,
know.
like
Yeah.
that's whole shit to me. If you a man, like that's weird shit, bro. Like if you know her name is Kamala, just say her fucking name, bro. Like, and they do that shit all the time. Kamala, Kamala. Like, all right, bro. Like anybody who been on on this TikTok app, and I've been on here shit probably 8 months, 7, 8 months now. We know that motherfuckers gonna correct
Yeah.
Kamala.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a correction. If it's a black woman on the panel or a woman with some sense or a certain type of person, they're gonna say, hey man, it's Kamala. So if you out here a year later doing this whole Kamala shit, you just don't like women.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm saying. Like, even just like the racists, they cover up their reasons for voting for Trump, like with policies and fake ass policies. And I like him for this and this, that, and the other. You just trying to, and it don't make sense to us because you're trying to cover up to say I'm racist. It's the same with VP Harris. Instead of saying I don't like black women, I'm just gonna say I don't like her laugh, or I'm gonna say her name wrong, or I'm gonna say she not black. Again, shit that does not make sense. And Hector, thank you for the $10 dono that said black women's labor ain't free. Thank you so much. Also coconuts for Hector in the chat. I appreciate you. But they just try to mask it with stupid ass reasons that don't fucking make sense. Saying saying that I don't like Kamala because she ain't black, but I vote for the PDF file, the felon who don't have concepts of a plan is wild. Because even when you put it together, like a laugh versus a rapist or a sexual abuser is wild.
Yeah.
And then you
And I
say,
feel
I don't agree with everything he says. Okay, so even if you put the pros and cons down on the board, if you're just thinking logically, you don't and you say, okay, I don't agree with everything he says. Well, what do you agree with? It's very few and very little. And the only thing that you don't like about Kamala Harris is that quote unquote she ain't black, or quote unquote you don't like her laugh, or I just don't like her. She locked men up. Even people that still bring up she locked men black man up to this day, I'm like, you still ain't did no research. You don't want to do no research. You don't want to be better. You want to not like her because it either your mama, your baby mama, or that girl that just wouldn't give
Right.
you an opportunity.
Well, what makes it even crazier, because just to kind of go off of like what Cost was saying about like her name specifically, it's like if they really cared about respecting other people, then they would do so. Like the what it's the golden rule: do unto others as others would do unto you. Like these Christians don't even believe in their own Bible. Like they don't even believe in their own ideology,
Mm-hmm.
and it's because of the fact that they want to win. They don't want to make the country better. They just want to win. So if you make a bill that if you have a car that's like a blue car on a Sunday at 5 p.m. in the city, and you get a ticket for it, like they're going to see that a Republican signing that bill, putting it into law, they're going to see that as a win rather than like an issue, because it's a Republican that did it. It's a MAGA person that did it. It's a conservative that did it. To them, it's just win or lose, even if they starve to death because or to unaliving because of the bills that get passed. If they lose their health insurance and their health care, they don't care because a Republican did it. If they lose their houses, they don't care because a Republican signed that bill. Like they just don't. They don't have any sort of values except for Republican win, Democrat lose.
You got to think again, as I've been doing this deep dive into white history or white people, period, studying white
Mhm.
people, even through the people who tell their stories, just watching them in the documentaries. There's this homeschool to politician pipeline. There's this homeschool church, because they get even the homeschools, they get their programs from the church, right? They're only teaching them one way, one thing. Even when I was talking to this white woman like last week, I will not vote Democrat. And it kind of clicked to me because their pastors are telling them, if you vote Democrat, you're the devil. If you vote Democrat, you're going to hell. Democrats are this, Democrats are that. You always got to vote Republican. They're draining it in them in the homeschool. They're draining it, drilling it into them at church. You have to be Republican. So no matter what the Republicans do, they're for you. And if they're equating their religion in some part going to hell, because consider also to the fact from the beginning, they teach them to idolize their death. They teach them that you're not worthy of Jesus. You got to do great, do great, do great, do great, or you're going to hell. You're going to burn. And if you vote Democrat, you're going to burn. So it's just like I can't do it because it's against everything that I know. It's just like you have to be willing to change that mechanism.
Man, just I saw. I'll be quick, Charles. I'm going back on mute. I saw a video of a white girl who was talking about deconstructing and leaving Christian nationalism. I'm noticing like a lot of fucking videos starting to come out with white people literally saying they had to escape white America, like straight up. Like this shit crazy. It's like the underground white railroad of getting out of evangelical society. I don't know.
Facts.
But the girl said, she said that they were taught as younger children. I think she said she was in middle school around the time that elementary school, that Barack Obama, she was taught that Barack Obama was going to raise a Muslim army that was going to come unalive all of them because they were Christian.
Jesus Christ.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, we so normal, we don't even think about this shit that like that these people got going on, that they have going on in white America. Think about that. These white children were taught that President Barack Obama was going to raise a Muslim army to come and them. Like,
that's fucking crazy. That's my first time even hearing it. And we don't know what they be telling them. And that's why I say the biggest lie they tell is to the white people. That's why they needed to be a white church, a white family, a white neighborhood. Because I need all y'all to believe this collectively, because you'll spread it more. But if you're hanging around with, it's hard to keep up with the lie when you're hanging around the truth every day, which is why they need to keep us segregated from white people, because they need the white people to believe the lie. So when they do see us, they have this thought process of us. That's why after all those conversations with the white folks, I'm like, y'all talking about free the slaves, bitch. We gotta free the whites, free the whites, bitch. Because what the fuck are they teaching y'all? But go ahead, Saji.
I kind of forgot what I was going to say. Oh no, I remember now. I was gonna. One of the things that I've been doing is I've been finding like Latinos, because listen, I talk to the white tees, but mostly it's I'm like, they're like, excuse you, and I'm like, bitch, it ain't my fault you're fat and you can't fit in the same sidewalk as me. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, honestly, I should probably be more careful because I do walk around with my kids, but they piss me off. But when I see Latinos, right? Like today I went to the Mexican store and I sat there and I talked to the lady for like 15 minutes. And I was like, I don't care what your church is telling you. I was like, you need to tell everybody around you to go vote for the midterms. I was like, before November 4th, and vote blue down the fucking ballot. I was like, I don't care. I said, this country is going to shit. I said, I don't care if you're conservative. I said, when they talk about conservative, it is not the same thing that you think about when you think. Like, I had this whole ass conversation because I'm not going into the church. I don't go to church. I don't go to their church. But these people need to know, because a lot of the indoctrination, even in the Latino community, is through the church. It's just people are so fearful of hell and all these things. Then they think, okay, well, I need to vote for the conservative. Oh no, ABs. And they have no idea that all their rights are going to be taken away. When, bitch, don't get an AB if you don't like ABs. The fuck? Like, it isn't not fucking hard. But the other thing I was going to add real quick was, I don't know how many people have seen the movie or the documentary, Perfect Neighbor, I believe it's called.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I heard about it.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's really bad. I fucking bawled. Like I was like in my bed, literally like that shit pissed me off. It made me cry. But I think, when like when shit goes down politically, people either take two routes. They either all of a sudden start having their commercials in Spanish, putting like cumbias in the background, or they say they're gonna have an all-white alternative Super Bowl halftime show. I think right now people are either gonna choose racism, outright bold racism, or they're gonna come out, which is what's happening, right? It's not like in the future, but like what I see happening, or they're just gonna come out and tell the straight up truth. And I think with that documentary, it really showed the biases in the justice system, with the police. Like, I don't know, what did you think, Finny, without spoiling it?
Because how many times did she call them? Like they've been to her house like numerous of times, like 20 something times.
Like at least 9, but probably more.
Then they
No,
did
definitely. I
nothing.
mean, definitely a failure of the justice system. But honestly, like this isn't the first time that the justice system has been just such a shit show, and like this documentary just proves like that kind of villainy outright. It it's so because like the thought process that you have to put into perspective now is like, okay, so we're just gonna let this kind of shit slide and I think we're gonna be okay with it. No, like the like, it it reminds me of the Floyd situation. It reminds me of the Martin situation. Like I was gonna be, I don't know if I can even say this. I was gonna be in a panel next week for a group of people that were gonna talk about cancel culture and wokeness. And basically I was gonna tell them like, to be honest with you, that's not the issue that we should be even talking about. That's not the problem that we have in this country. The problem that we have in this country is the political violence and the violence from law enforcement and the unjust system that we have with our judicial system. Like this is it. That is so much worse than what we're going through right now, and you have to see this documentary,
Yeah,
Jessica. You have to see it.
And Finny, I know that it's not the first time that this has happened. We've had a lot of cases that we've seen just like that one. But what
Mhm.
I liked about the documentary was that they showed the whole fucking thing. Like
Yeah.
every phone call, every time the cops showed up, the court hearing, the interviews with the police, like it really showed how many times the system failed because they chose to look away because they had those biases towards the innocence of white people and the criminality of black people, or you know what I mean? Like that, because we know this already, but like that really painted the picture for people that are willfully ignorant, for people that are like still hadn't had any kind of doubts about it. And it
What
was a
was
really hard watch, to be
W
honest.
what was the documentary? Because it was like it was a documentary of these kids that were on the spectrum that confessed to a murder that law enforcement coerced them to admit to.
Mm.
I can't remember the case, but it was like a case where these kids were obviously of special needs. They obviously had no idea what was going on. I think it was like their family member or something was like unalived in a tragic situation, and the cops, instead of just doing their job, they immediately started pinning this on the kids that were special needs just so they can get a guilty plea and basically
Is it When They
put
See
them
Us?
in. I think so.
Is it when, it
I
could be When They
think.
or is When They See Us about the five, the
Oh no,
exonerated
it's
five?
this is about
Oh,
this is about Central Park 5. No, that one was even more brutal. You can ask Casso. I was in a we were with Casso. Were we with Dopamines Live when we talked about the Central Park 5?
Yeah, yeah.
I was fucking irate. I was absolutely just like because the arguments that they were making were that the news articles or the ads that Trump put out during the Central Park 5 situation
Oh
was
my
not
God!
geared or was not pinning towards the Central Park 5
thank you,
kids.
short
And I was
skirt.
like okay, so if you steal apples from an orchard and I make an article the following week saying I hate the fact that people just keep taking apples from the orchard, am I not trying to reference you? And they just kept just kind of skirting away from it. And I was just so fucking mad because it was like, you know exactly what they were doing. They were trying to reference it. They were trying to get this situated. Like that's what they were doing.
Um, Sorry, y'all. The comments be cracking me up. Hold on. Get your daily heartbeat and claim your reward.
You're talking about being in a MAGA live. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, we were just talking about I mean, yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, I was just in one. He's a pretty popular one, but he's known as like the gay MAGA. And so I
Which
will
is
pop up
wild
in
to me.
wild. It like, blows my mind. I will show up in his live sometimes and just like push and I just challenge him a little bit. And I'm like, dude, you being a homosexual is not a sin. That was actually never in the Bible. And if you go and look at scholars, PhDs, people that have studied the Bible, that was never an issue. It actually spoke about men of a higher class preying on younger men, boys.
But they couldn't have that because that's their favorite thing to fucking do.
Yeah, a PDF file, a PDF.
Oh my God. That's their favorite thing to fucking do. But that's a whole other story.
And that's what
Another
pissed me off, because Casa was just in a live, Jess, by the way. I'm not want to cut you off, but he was just in a live and they showed a picture of a kid. They were like, "Oh,
No.
this kid, is." They were saying this. They were like, "This kid is half black, half white. Why is he blonde?"
Hey, why does
Our
that
genes
matter?
But the thing is, like, bitch, why are you showing a picture of a kid in front of all these people? Most of the MAGA in there, they're fucking pedos.
Yes, they are. I'm sorry, but they are. They're PDF file protectors at this point.
Yeah. But you know why? It's because they see themselves in the PDO. So they don't need them to come hard down on them because they know they're gonna come down hard on them as well. Drop some coconuts for for James in the chat. That's it. Crack is whack. Now he said I'm Whitney Houston for Halloween.
Well,
I'm setting this bitch out. Put your motherfucking coins on the TikTok. Put your money in the Cash App.
The government is the one that has always placed those things in certain communities and always have, like, there's a reason why those things are there. Well, I'm just saying, like, our government placed crack in certain places. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and they did. Okay, y'all, drugs on my bad, y'all, because I was getting a little.
know.
I'm not drugs, but what's that called?
Bugs. Lots of bugs.
Hard Rock
cicadas.
Cafe.
I like to buy
Lots of
rugs,
cicadas
rugs.
everywhere.
So
Listen,
many
y'all,
cicadas and rugs.
TikTok shop. They have so many specials coming up for Christmas. So head on to the TikTok shop, please.
Yes. Oh, I actually do got a lot of great stuff in my TikTok shop, y'all. And it costs y'all, if y'all see something on TikTok shop, send it to me. And I can add it to my shop and then go buy it from there. Okay. Because it's still the same price for you. Might even get a little discount. But it helps me. It'll give me like at least a couple dollars or two. But that should add up if y'all buy it from my TikTok shop. So please do. Hey, Free.
I want to know, hey, Free, you let me down. I was in that guy's live. I messaged her. I was like, please show up. But because he is gay and he's so misguided. But he had a bunch of people show up. They're now showing up in Bill's live, and I'm like, eat them alive. So I wish that we could all, like, understand that this is like a haves and have-nots.
I'm gonna say this. Short. I want to say this. I really hope one day white women wake completely up and completely expose white America. I think white women need to be more vocal, and they need to let the world know that they have been existing in a religious smex cult, because that's what they live in. It's like it's the complacency and the silence that's dangerous amongst white women. Y'all know what y'all went through. Y'all know what type of space y'all exist in. And y'all need to blow the doors off this shit and expose it to the world. So people can come help.
Can I ask you something? Because this is what I just talked to my friend about, and I was saying that I think if white women, because I am one of those, persons, if we get brutalized more by ICE, like I know that sounds crazy, but can I give a backstory to this? So with MLK, MLK got a call when he was doing his march, and a guy called him and he said, hey, I got a bunch of people that really want to come out and march for you. And he said, but the problem is that they're 13 and 14 and 15 years old. And MLK said, you know what? Let's let America look at how we brutalize Black people, especially Black children. So he said, yes, let's let them enter that civil march. He said that very unwillingly because he doesn't want kids to get hurt. But at the same time, they were willing to do it. And he understood that this is something that has to be done. At this point, in my opinion, white women need to go out and, like, literally get our faces into ice and, like, get brutalized a little bit.
I'm with you.
Sure. Let me say this. I don't want to deflect and make Black people part of. What I'm saying is that white women need to come out in a social media setting, in news outlets, who's ever willing to listen. They need to tell the truth about what's going on in white America in terms of the indoctrination process, and in terms of the sexual savagery that takes place in white America. Because some of this shit is brand new to Black people. Like, oftentimes y'all blow our mind when y'all escape evangelical America and tell us these stories. We're like, what the fuck?
I know.
Because when, like, our first exposure is being 12 and 13 and 14, sneaking behind the building trying to kiss. Like in white America, this shit is full on, laid out in the bed, person on top of you at 9 and 8 years old
Oh
is
yeah,
not normal.
and it's your uncle or it's your dad or it's your preacher.
Exactly. White women need to
100%.
grow a goddamn spine and wake up and stand up and speak out.
I also think we need to put ourselves in the line of violence because so I will relate
On the
to
front
another-
line. On the front line.
on the front line.
Yeah.
But what I will say is like when prior to Trump, the other thing I used to say is that if women and gay people and color people started to buy weapons at a large amount, like we just all decided we're going to go buy a bunch of guns, then we would
Weapons.
get-
Short skirt, you
Then
know
we would get-
TikTok language.
Sorry.
Coconuts,
Oh,
coconuts.
sorry.
Lots of coconuts.
But coconuts, send coconuts. Anyway, but if we were to do that at a large influx, that the government would then start to pay attention because certain demographics are starting to buy weapons. So all I'm saying is that, like,
Coconuts,
why are
lots of
we?
coconuts.
I think we need
Sorry,
a
I'm so
commercial
sorry.
break. I think we need a commercial
Yeah. Hold on,
break.
real quick. Short skirt. Yes, yeah. If you guys, if you're in here and you now give me a follow, please do so. If you shit, y'all know I'm a little sick right now.
Take
Okay.
a break. Let
I'm
the
coughing.
mods take this
Okay, yeah,
over.
because I'm coughing my damn lungs up right here.
I could do it. James could do it, but we got mods up in here. Okay, we got 150. Who is talking right now?
I was gonna do it, but then you did it. Go for it.
Oh, okay. I was like on my hearing thing. All right, we have 155 people in here right now. If you haven't already followed Jess, go ahead and do that. If you see the little follow next to her name, if you already follow her, make sure that you already send your team heart. It is just 1 penny. Don't be stingy. Go. I haven't seen anybody do it yet. Also go ahead and repost the live, share it out to 5 of your friends, especially if they owe you money. If they do, tell them to go ahead and show Jess some love on the green or blue app. And let's make sure we are completing those life goals. It helps the live, especially when we're going 100 miles an hour, saying all the words that TikTok hates. Thank you.
And to add to that mod announcement, I'll just add that I never thought I'd have to make the mod announcement that the word colored is an inappropriate word to use. But yeah, colored is not a thing.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Oh, short skirt. Welcome up here with me up here. First of
I
all,
love you. I've been in your life. So just to let you know.
Short, you got to take a break, baby. Mute your mouth. You 100 miles an hour, right? You okay?
Oh, I love you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be.
A lot? Oh, girl, if you ain't thinking you a lot tonight, you must not be reading the chat. Take you a break.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Hey,
Hey, James.
everybody.
Hey James, how you doing
James.
tonight?
You know, it's
I'm Queen shit. I'm Queen Latifah or Stoney from Set It Off. Or TT. Whenever I do my announcements and I'll be like, donate to the Cash App or put the TikTok coins in the bank, I'm gonna say, I need that money.
I thought you was Whitney Houston. I ain't lying.
Oh, why would
Diane
Whitney used to
Sawyer
be wearing
interview.
this?
It was the wig for me.
And I am telling you.
The Diane Sawyer interview.
Oh my God! Now I gotta put it up.
Mhm.
Yes. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. I just heard the conversation. I'm here for a short time,
Okay.
short good time, a quickie. You know, I heard some of what Casso was saying, and what he wrote. Let me say this. In addition to what Casso said, and I want y'all as white women to not feel like y'all need to save other people and go and save your community from itself and the harm it's inflicting, the harm it's inflicting on people as a whole. While I think that your intent is good, I think one of the steps missing from people's journey to be anti-racist is their inability to talk to their Mima and Peepaw about that pillowcase in their closet with the 3 holes in it, or the eye holes cut crooked. I think that needs to be the starting point. I don't know your family, Short, so I'm talking in general. So no need
could
to
I
feel
ask your advice on that? Is what
Hold on. 1 second, Short. Just let him land, and
you're
then
fine. You're fine.
Okay. Short. Now, I'm being nice now. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I think that's where we have to start. We need to start there. People that want to save the world but yet put us in bad positions is a replaying. You remember you used to watch Golden Girls every night? It is the same saga of America. See, even Castle trying to warn you. Everybody in the chat trying to let you know. Now, Sean, I'm gonna go on mute and just I can drop down because I didn't have me a few
Okay.
adult waters.
Okay.
And I'm liable to say something unhinged tonight.
No, I actually wanted your advice.
Short, 1 second before you ask for it. Short, hold on, love, breathe. Get your cool beverage. Put some on your stomach.
Some milk, a warm milk.
I got you, Short. I promise I'm gonna let you ask him before you go. It's not pulling up what I want to pull up.
James said. James, I think the thing that white women don't open their mind up to is you don't get to be the mothers of the monsters and be absent to blame. They have to understand these white people being in this country are absolute monsters, man. And they've been savages for about 400 or 500 years now. But even savages and monsters have a mother. Y'all have historically been mothers of monsters, and you hadn't done anything to reel that in or tame that. So I don't think they go absent to blame. You are responsible for the type of children you raise. We know and understand that in Black America. I don't think they fully understand that in white America.
I agree with that. I think we need to, I think a larger conversation, and I hadn't been live in a minute, but one of the things that I think this makes me think about is a conversation we need to be having about like the differences in upbringing, right? And even the way that we see the world compassionately. Listen, Black folk will keep a body on ice for a month. That wig, they see what I'm talking about?
That's what James said. That's what James said I look like for Halloween, y'all, just so y'all know.
Is the wig.
You love Whitney.
So I think we're not having the conversation about like different upbringing. In a Black family, somebody died, we'll keep the body for a week so everybody can get there.
Yeah.
In other families, they'll put that body in the ground tomorrow.
We're crazy.
They don't care if you're on the plane or around the corner. They fitting to throw that body in the ground.
Mm-hmm. You see how fast they put Charlie Kirk in?
I'm talking about tomorrow. I'm talking about they will bury you today if the funeral home will let. And it just speaks to like how we see the world differently. And Castle, to your point, the power of Black women in terms of raising a family and children to be compassionate and empathetic, which in some instances makes us really good people, and in other instances has made us accept way too much in a world that we are consistently disenfranchised in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's that anxiety. Also, Black women are looked at as when Black women accomplishments are graded, they're not graded fairly because it's a certain expectation been placed on Black women. So Black excellence for Black women is the baseline. Unfortunately, a Black woman being excellent, she don't usually get any applause or praise for being excellent. She have to go above and beyond even excellence itself to get some sort of recognition.
Mm-hmm.
I think that we don't praise Black women enough because even though Black women are mocked for having to go through a certain time in this country as being single parents, we don't look at the fact that they were successful at that. We do this whole single mother shit, Black community, no dad was in the house, whatever stereotypes they want to say, but they don't point out the fact that Black women were successful at doing that. You see what I'm saying? We were successful. Who do you think produced the most educated demographic in this country in terms of degrees accomplished and achieved? That demographic, that generation that was being mocked, the generation of women who was told, hell no.
Sure, I got you. When he land, I'm gonna give you the floor. Okay, just give him a second.
Sure, relax, baby. Don't know. Oh my God, this Black American history. That demographic of Black women who they mocked and said that, hey, these are single mothers, these are welfare queens. That was the generation they were mocking. That generation was so successful that generation produced the most productive set of Black women in American history, if you ask me. The most educated demographic was produced by that particular generation of women. And we don't acknowledge things like that. They mock them for being single mothers, but they don't praise the fact that they were successful at being single mothers.
That part. I'm so sorry I missed this. And thank you so much for the $20. Said, can I get a hit? Hey, Jess, I'm hollering.
I got 40.
I'm hollering. Hey, Queen. How you doing? Drop some coconuts for Ann in the chat.
I'm gonna land this plane if I can, Jess. Then I'm gonna get down.
Hold on. Before you land the plane, I want you to add it to she had a question of advice that she wanted to ask you. And I want you to add it to that. Go ahead, Short.
Okay. So as a white woman, I do look, I've done a lot of deconstructing. I continue to do that. I wish I would love to express my personal journey from that and like where it came from. But for short times purposes, what do you advise to me? I'm a 34-year-old white woman. I live in Texas. Adichie is one of my favorite book authors or speakers, and I love to read a lot of things, and I'm very much involved in the Black community, but at the same time, what else could I do? I know that it takes a lifetime of deconstructing. I understand that, but like, what else could I do?
Yeah, so thank you for the question. I think the first thing is you don't need to share your resume in deconstruction in order to ask a question. That question is absolutely like, what can I do? And saying nothing that does not improve upon the beauty of your silence is a big part of what you probably should do, because I, you seem to be struggling tonight, in my complete honesty, with impulse control. Like, I hear that you want to respond and you are interested in the conversation, but you're struggling really hard at not interrupting Black people while they're talking. Um, I think one of the other things I'd say to you is you need to start in your own community. I think Castle gave some good advice around dealing with racism in your families. If you have kids, I would teach them what it means to be anti-racist. Um, but I think the biggest thing is, like, you don't need to tell people what your journey is. You should just live your journey. When I go to McDonald's, it's McDonald's because it's McDonald's. They don't say it's McDonald's every 10 seconds, right? So yeah, I think that you have a lot of energy and it's hard to find a place to put that energy. Like your comment, I'm in the Black community a lot, was unnecessary.
Okay.
Like,
Understood.
All right.
All right. Good night. I don't know. Did you want to add something? Because there was something you wanted to say before you drop down. Hey, Jesse. Thank you.
Child. No, I just, I wanted to say thank you for dressing up as Whitney for Halloween. I'd like.
Krenak is Wizat, okay?
and when you get cast for that movie, I want my piece of the royalties.
Oh, don't worry, you can have whatever you like.
I'll be in town. as soon as this other matter is public and settled.
Congratulations again, too.
Talking about in it. All
Good night,
bye.
Boo.
Drop me. Love y'all.
I love you.
Love you.
Before I'm going to say something, then I want to come to Free, and if it's and then whoever wants to go next, that's fine. Yeah, just with all the things that I've learned through the white deconstructing lines I've been having, the documentaries that I've been having. Yeah, to their point, you gotta free free gotta free the whites, okay? I think a lot of them don't know that they're being used, abused, um, and neglected, discarded. A lot of the things that the way that they're raised, the homeschooling, to the church, to the politicians, the politic pipeline. I think that makes a big difference. So, like you say, talk to your meemaws and peepaws, because they don't even know that they're in the cult. The biggest lies they tell is to white people, because they need them to uphold the supremacy, the depravity. They need them to uphold the ideology. So, like, even when the IDLP, some of the girls was getting raped at like 15, 16, 17. Other girls jealous of them getting raped. And then when the police finally came and got them, they was like, I didn't even know it was a bad thing.
Yeah.
So, and then I'm gonna hold on real quick. Short Free hadn't had a chance to speak. I'm gonna let her speak, and then anybody that wants to go next. But before we're done, I do want to ask you about um, you know, some of the things that you have seen in the YT community, the way that your parents treated you or your church and whatnot. But I'm gonna go to Free first. I'm gonna go Free first. Okay, go ahead, Free. How you doing, baby? I sent you an invite. Sorry, y'all. Keep throwing
You
up,
know I don't
spitting up my
mind.
life in this trash can.
Yeah, you know I don't mind being muted and waiting my turn. I'm on short skirt for a little bit now.
I
Short
love
skirts is always like this. You have to just straddle on and f- uh surf the wave with her. That's all.
you.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
passionate.
I mean, that's why, you know,
No,
that's why
yeah.
we're
I
working
just
with short skirt.
yes.
That's why we're
But I need to say this to her. Short skirts. When you here's a latent effect. The latent effect or image that you give off when you can't um just take a step back and just be quiet and allow that space to be filled with the information you need and then just download and process in the back is you have this is the deconstruction you need to work on. You latently center yourself.
Okay.
You make the tension swarm to you
Okay.
when you may not want even know that you're doing it because you've been systemically trained to do so.
Yeah.
When you were up here constantly erupting, or I'm sorry, disrupting, it was causing the attention to go from the focus point of the person speaking to your disruption, which then makes you center attention. And so
Understood.
you don't know that you may not know you're doing it because this is how you've been programming, but it makes it come off of it, but I. And maybe that's not even what you're going to say, but the way it comes off is but I. Also,
Yeah.
what James was saying, and you've heard me talk to Lils the same way. I know you've heard me talk to Lils the same way. You know I can be a little harsh.
Oh, well, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you
Good.
give your resume, you prove you're being performative.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
If you don't want to be performative,
I don't. Yeah.
okay,
I do
then
not.
take your achievements and use them to humble yourself and then redirect them out to the white population where things like ensuring CRT is like fight for CRT or true history to be put in schools so that the next
Yes.
babies birthed by you are not so fucking fragile.
I agree.
Because we are in this situation because of the fragility and your own not your own senators, our
Yes.
own senators on the Republican side got on the Senate floor and had the audacity to say we can never let CRT be introduced into our school because it would destroy the confidence of the white youth.
Yeah, that's insane.
Okay, but
Yeah.
while you destroy the confidence of the black youth and allow white youth to have
Exactly.
fake hope, fake confidence, you are putting them on a fake platform of
100%.
of self-worth when they're learning self-worth off of the wrong things.
You're right.
So take this energy and like
I
Kamehameha.
hope you know I have a 9-year-old and I do teach him all these things. So I like
You just did it again. You just did it
Oh,
again. You
sorry,
just did it
sorry,
again.
Mm.
You just did it again. You just did it
sorry.
again. Your 9-year-old
Yes.
is wonderful. You telling us you did that to your 9-year-old when okay, here's the thing. We
I'm
are giving
sorry.
you benefit of the doubt.
I know.
We
I'm
are,
sorry.
yeah, but I think you've just been attacked so many times without knowing. We are giving you benefit of the doubt here, so there's no need to suck up that oxygen for the grace that we are giving you. We're giving you that grace. We're giving you that, okay, she understands some stuff, so we don't have to go down and microdose this shit for her. She can take the full L and smoke that shit plain.
Damn.
That's fine.
You're right.
Don't need to say your achievements. Just say, I am going to do this. I am listening to you. I will work on that. Or be like Anna. I don't know if you guys know Anna. Do you guys know Anna, the girl from Moldova? Anna comes in these spaces. Do you know what she fucking does? She shuts up and she's like, okay, Okay.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right.
And then later on, she comes back and I see her in a live and she's talking to white people and she's like, this is what I have been advised to do to improve myself. Why the fuck aren't you doing it? She changes her Kamehameha to the opposite direction. Then lastly, that's all I'm gonna say about that. I don't know what the fuck I get you in trouble for. What did I do? You and Oya down there fussing at me. What did I do?
Oh, I fussed at you. The only reason I sent you that message was because I was in that Gay Man MAGA's live and I was like,
that
you
guy that
watched
time.
me last time and I was like, free, show up. Because like you would have been a great voice for
Oh,
him.
no. I am not about saving people anymore, my love.
That's
Fuck
what we're
that
saying. That would
nigga.
be y'all job. Is it a white man?
Well, he's a
Yes,
no,
it's
he's a Puerto
white-
Rican.
He's a Puerto Rican. Wait.
You go
He's
ahead.
Puerto Rican, light skin, could pass as white if he put very little effort into it.
That's
He
true.
is not Moreno. And second of all, fuck that nigga. Fuck. I want him to be the first strange fruit. Fuck. I'm not saving these people anymore.
We do not condone violence.
I'd rather work on the 88% that didn't vote and the youth. If he is a gay man who bashes the trans community, he bashes lesbians, and he bashes liberal legislation. That nigga. Fuck him.
You're right. And I did.
Stop trying to save a hoe. You trying to save the
Hold
wrong
on.
people.
One second. No. Save your mama, save your daddy. I say this respectfully. Save your mama, save your daddy, save your uncle, your brothers, your sisters, your cousins. We need the white folks to know because the only reason these Latinos for Trump or these blackers want to be white is because of the indoctrinations that they've done already on the white people first, and they have you guys spread it. So we need you to save your own community because they don't act like there's not like an extensive amount of nefarious abuse, sexual abuse, neglect, and the need for deconstructing, right? So that you save, but you got to save your own. Like you got to bring them to the reality that you're headed towards. You know what I mean? Like that's you because it's easy to get on these live streams and have these conversations with people you may not see before, see again, or to say whatever, especially when you're not cammed up or you don't have profile necessarily profile pictures. It's easy, it gets easier and easier. But the hardest part is talking to your own family. The hardest part is talking to your grandma, the people that vote, the people in your church members. That's the hard part, and that's where the work needs to be done. So if we still want you to say, but you got to save your own. We got to free the whites.
Put the oxygen mask on yourself first before you try to put it on other people, because then your efforts to save anybody will be useless and they're just going to mimic you out of ideology. Go preach about getting CRT in true history, put in education to save the next generation of little white kids from being so fucking fragile. That's what I need you to do. Don't worry about your kid. Go to the other ones. Save them all.
My question though is number one
question.
please
Hold on 1 second. I got you short. Saji wants to ask the question, then you can respond, and then I'm gonna bring in Alice. And if you guys have another device, please put it in the YouTube. We are live on there as well, you guys. Thank you guys so much. Hours. We need those. We need those hours. Go ahead, Saji.
All right, because it's Halloween, it's about to get spooky in here. I'm gonna be just honest and just please mute for me, short. If you can mute for me.
I'm gonna go off camera. I'm scared of your ass.
Okay, listen. The reason why we can walk into a Dollar General and see an old man who we can smell from afar when he only has 5 teeth in his mouth and all 5 are completely rotten is because there's nobody in the white tea community that will just give it to y'all straight. So I'm gonna give it to y'all straight. You need to shut the fuck up a little bit. Every time anybody talks, you gotta be like, I feel you. Okay, I see you. Yep, you're right. Actually, that made me think of a story. You talk way too much, girl. That's why everybody's like, slow down, girly. Like, we're trying to be really nice, but the message was not messaging. It was not getting through. Okay? Something the white women do is they always gotta talk. They feel like everything's always got to be about them. They got to center too much. They want to pull out the resume, the ribbons, the pictures where they were hanging out with that one black person that they don't even remember their name. It's too much. Okay, that's one.
Demasiado.
Okay, it's too much. We were all getting anxiety up in here. Second of all, it is easy to come, and I understand you want to come here and tell people like, hey, this is what I'm doing, and you're excited. But that just tells me that you're not doing the work with your family, with your friends. It's easy to cut people off. It's easy to just move out to a different state. But did you at least try to tell them what all the work that you have done, everything that you have learned? Because everybody in this panel already knows about, whatever you want to talk about Black history. Black people already know about their history. So go tell your family members that. And just I'm gonna leave it there because what I was gonna say was a lot more unhinged. But just know I'm telling this to you because I'm not the type of friend to let you walk around with stinky breath and garlicky armpits.
I appreciate that, and you can say the rest of it. I promise you can say the rest of it. It's not offensive. So, well, it doesn't matter if it's offensive, but I really appreciate that. So I hope you guys aren't feeling that I'm in the way of.
We're not sure. You should chill. Sure, take like a 5-minute break. Just mute up and just let it all soak in.
Okay.
It's just a result of you being told that the world is yours, and you have an opinion in every conversation. Not you personally, just white people. This is what y'all believe. This is what you think. This is how you operate, and this is how y'all approach the world. This is why it's extremely hard for y'all to be fair people, because in y'all mind, y'all have been processed to think that you have supreme authority and you have the right to be involved in any conversation, in any situation. And all you have to do is show up and present yourself as being white, and we should accept you all for that. It all starts with respect. See, we have impulse control in Black America because we got our ass beat, especially the previous generation. We got the belt put on us. We got slapped. When adults are speaking, you don't speak up. When people are having conversations, you sit back and wait your turn to speak. Like, we just come from a different space and from a different existence. And this all-inclusive parenting shit that goes on in white America, it plays into why we have such a horrible issue in this country when it comes to white fragility and white people not feeling like they're included in every single process. It's hard for even though you say, okay, I'm one of the white people who's actively deconstructing and I'm doing the work in the community. You're doing all of those things, but you still exhibit all of the characteristics of a racist white person because you're not willing to make yourself, in a second, you're not willing to make yourself invisible. Sometimes you have to make yourself invisible for the betterment of other people. If you are a strong person, if you are present in a situation, you don't have to say that. One thing we know for sure, we know your authority in this country, we know your impact in this country, and we know what your contributions can be based on how you look. So you don't have to tell us that. We know it. If you cry loud enough, the cops are coming. So use that power for something other than speaking over people. Use that power to speak up and cry for the cops to come. Black and brown people need the cops to show up. It just be a little bit more understanding and listen more. I mean, I think you mean well. I think you are excited. But we're talking about real lives here. It's not a scavenger hunt. We're talking about real lives in the real world.
I agree. Holy shit. I mean, I'm reading the comments. I hear what you guys are saying.
Drop some coconuts for Ann. Thank you for the dono. Yes. But it looks like it's going on different.
Question. How are you Harriet Tubman great granddaughter? How the hell all the white folks escaping indoctrination find you on TikTok and shit? It's like it's the Underground Railroad of TikTok. It's like all the white escapees just be over here just hanging the fuck out in the bunker. Like what kind of show you running, man? What did I miss? Every time I come here,
it must be a magnet.
There's a deconstructing white person over here escaping white America. You gotta chill.
It's like one of those like giant like evildoer magnets.
I got hollering. Because Deontay just said, "Girl, your life stay in the gear of Jessica Ayana fix my life." First of all, fun fact: I used to want to be a psychologist. My degree is in family science, child development, and human development because I like to study people. But that's how she was able to get her accomplices. I'm assuming my great 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 grandmother, Miss Tubman.
I'm gonna tell you this: if these white folk get to looking for their runaway whites, they gonna knock on your door first. Your door first door to get kicked. I know you got 2 or 3 white people in the closet over there trying to hide.
It's like a scene of weapons.
Let me tell you something. My white escapees, by the time we all done, they're gonna be holding it down. They're gonna be funding all the black initiatives. They're gonna make sure they propel all the black companies, the brown people's businesses and stuff. They don't. Well, the white racist people will not see it coming. Okay.
Jessica just casts a spell, hits a fork to a glass, and 40 people just start storming her house.
But this is the thing: when they see the white people in here, guess what? They're not gonna attack. They're not gonna attack these young people, and I'm gonna have them so equipped they're gonna start deconstructing the people that's knocking on the door. See, the thing is about.
Yeah, I think we want. I don't mean to cut you off, Jess. I think we one generation away from change. I think after the white baby boomers go, the younger white people will be free.
Yeah.
The older white people place this burden on younger white people because the older white people, they control everything. They control this country. They control the wealth. They control the family structure, and they actually have something to hold over their children's heads if their children don't listen. In a black household, it's like, listen to get your tooth knocked out, and it's like whatever. But in their household, it's like, listen or you don't get this $2 million that we have. That's so we leave here, we'll leave this shit to the cats if you fuck around. You see what I'm saying? So when they're out of the equation, I think the younger white people will really come to the front of the line and try to have more fair and equal conversations.
Gen Z's there, at least for us white people. Like Gen Z's there. I know us millennials are different, but I'm sorry. I'm again speaking.
Skirts. Hold on a second. Gen Z is not there because Turning Point is very, very strong in the Gen Z community. It is not there.
No,
not there. That's
wait a second, Free. Let's take let's do percentages when it comes to the entire population of Gen Z.
Okay.
Gen Z has figured out a way to make money via not being in corporate America. They've understood that they need multiple lines of they don't put all their eggs in one basket. They have multiple lines of, like, if it's e-commerce, if it's different sort of avenues of making right?
So I just said, no, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. What did she say?
She said one galaxy per interruption. I'm hollering.
Oh, wait, I know.
No, you good.
Can I not ask
talking about?
Yeah, definitely. I do want you to finish what you were saying.
Yeah, you're talking about economics, and I was not talking about economics.
Okay, sorry. What were you talking about?
He wasn't Castle. She wasn't really talking about economics.
Like as Gen Z? What are you saying?
No, okay, so this is, I'm gonna give an example. I'm gonna give it. Hold on, real quick. Let me give an example. Raven Simone, or just not even just Raven Simone, but any people. Some people don't even come out of the closet to their parents unalive because now they can be free. If your parents are telling you can't marry that black man, that brown woman, or whoever, I'm gonna cut you off from your wealth. I'm gonna cut you off from the family. We're gonna have nothing to do with you. You're not gonna have anybody. You're gonna have nothing. And then they won't you, and they'll probably tell you, then your husband won't want you anymore, right? Then people conform to what their parents want them to be. When he talk about the boomers unaliving, then the younger generation can be who they want to be without the pressure of them holding their funds over them, the family over them, their structure, their resources. Without them holding that over them, they are allowed to just think more freely, be who they want to be, and be more accepting. They don't have to live in so much hate because their parents and their grandparents are making them do so. So when he says they'll be a little bit more freer, they'll be able to do so. Because even when it comes to turning point, there are parents, there are grandparents are saying you got to be like this, and teaching the same ideology to them that they are forced to learn and live, especially if they want to continue to have the resources and have friends, have community, any type of community or anything like that. So that is also too why a lot of people go back, because you get ostracized. and nobody really wants to be alone. So it takes strong people, which I applaud the people who are deconstructing, have deconstructed, or continuously deconstructing, because it's not an overnight thing. It's not even just a 10-year thing. Like, it's an
I
ongoing
could
thing
see you guys
because
about my situation, but yes.
Girl.
I'm just
so
saying, I wish
no. So I'm just saying, like, when Casa was talking about, like, they'll be free, or they'll be better off. Yeah, even with the and now we do have a lot in Turning Point. Now they're trying to put them in all of the schools in Florida because they, one, are the litmus test. Texas and Florida usually are for a lot of things, just like Black people. But also, too, they understand that they'll be leaving, and they want this legacy to continue, or they want white depravity to continue. So they have to put it in schools and keep indoctrinating.
Just when I started college, like one of my first friends in my adult life, he was a white dude. And what made me cool, I'm like, damn, this nigga got all the black girl. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell he got going on? All the fine black girls hanging around and shit. So I ended up being cool with him or whatever. But it was like our freshman year in college. Now I had a crib when I was in 10th grade, and I was just on street shit. So I was kind of like out there doing whatever. But he had a nicer like crib than me. He had this one, a Dodge Charger. First time he had a Dodge Charger, and shit. I'm like, bro, how the hell you afford all this shit? His daddy worked at some sort of power plant and shit. And he explained to me like his dad had done it for his older sister and his stepbrother and shit like that. They literally control their children with material things. These younger white people be out here, they don't have to worry about renting shit. They parents paying that shit. But with that, don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
Oh, my bad, my bad. Good, hi, how you doing? Good night. Go ahead,
Don't you
Casa.
do it short. Don't you do it short. Don't do it.
His
But
Spanish.
right, but they control that, not just children, they control young white adults. Some of these white people are living off their damn parents going over into their 30s. Like their mom and dad will pay the rent, they'll pay the car note, but with that comes an expectation to adhere to a certain standard or lifestyle that appeases the parents. And we don't look at it that way because we are for sure. Can you mute up for me? You don't have to ad lib me. Don't do that. Now we're gonna be adults up here. Don't push the button till I'm done. Just hold off on pushing. I know it's hard, but hold off on pushing that button for me, please. You got a lot of feedback. But they control younger white people, not just the children in white America, young adults as well, because they understand and know, hey, I have to actually be great if my parents cut me off. I have to go out here and make this shit happen. It's not like that for us, just like we jump out into the world as adults at 18, 19 years old. We doing extensions on bills. We stressed out. We trying to, shave a little here and put a little there to make it make sense. And we're allowed to be more free thinkers. Like we go through struggles way sooner than white youth and white young adults do, but that struggle pushes us towards a space of being more resilient, and we're less dependent on our parents. Shit, the expectation in Black America is when you get 40, it's time to do something for your mom and daddy. Now they really banking on you. That's not the case in white America. A white person to be in their late 30s and mom and daddy still sending their check every month to pay the rent, or sending their check every month to pay the light bill or pay the car note. So it's just that wealth and authority that they have, that little structure that they have going on in white America. But, and I learned this from one of your lives, that's the indoctrination process that they go through. That's the whole shit. Everything that goes on in white America, from the sexual abuse to the financial means to the power and control, all of that shit is constructed. So you're right. We go through things in Black America in terms of racism in this country and divisiveness in this country and systemic biases, but they have their own little system that's working in white America that's equally as diabolical, if you ask me, to what Black people are going through on this side of America.
I'll have to agree. Go ahead, short skirt.
Oh, I want to give short skirts a quick tip. Short skirts, when I am in lives in which I'm so giddy,
I will
or I
send.
just want to pop off of the mouth, you know what I do? I gift everybody.
Okay,
I
you know
gift
me
or
though.
I
You
tap.
know me, Free. I gift
You
like
do gift
very
a
well.
lot.
So
Yes, but I'm just saying, don't do like mega gifts. Like when I can't control, when I feel myself wanting my pimp hand just wanting to go across somebody, or me wanting to say something, I just tap or I gift.
oh my
That's what I do.
god, about a crash out. Okay. Yeah.
Listen,
No,
said it very bluntly, but I thought maybe a meme would help because, like, I don't know what else to do, girl.
Can I get in here real quick?
Too much. Go
Debbie,
ahead,
good thing.
Alice.
Hold on. Oh, I'm so sorry, Alice. I'm
no,
so sorry.
Let
You
her
know
go.
what? Hold on 1 second, everybody. I got you short. Just give me a second. I got you.
Yeah.
This is what I do when I'm in lives and I'm waiting for it to be my turn. I have a little note, pen and paper always with me, so I'll write my notes down. So on the points that I want to hit when it does come to my turn. But Alice, I changed the obviously the way it's set. So you're not in the same order. So I completely forgot.
That's okay.
I'm so sorry, Alice. Yes, jump in. How you doing? And I got
I'm
water
good.
on there. Y'all
How
gotta
you
make
guys?
me some tea. My throat is on 10.
All right. So Saji and Casso said a lot of what I wanted to say, the invisible part. And okay, so I'm going to give it to you. I'm not going to be as nice short because as a white Latina that I have been deconstructing since I was very young. My grandmother's a Creole from South Louisiana. So we were taught very differently than a lot of Latinos were.
Okay.
But here's my thing. Hold on. You got to shut up. And shutting up does not mean coming up on a panel. It means shutting your ass up, sitting in the chat, listening and learning and taking notes. That is important. And I think a lot of the things that you're doing, you're hearing people out, but you're not listening to what they're actually saying. That is why I've been taught, and I've been taught by my Black friends, to sit in the chat and learn. There are some conversations that we just don't need to be a part of. It's as simple as that. There are conversations that I am not participating in, even in other lives that I'm most of the lives that I go on are majority Black people. Most of the lives I'm still learning. And a lot of times they're like, come up, Alice. And I'm like, no, this is not my conversation to have. I may have a million of opinions, but this is not my conversation to have. The best advice I can give you is shut up, sit in the chat, take notes, and listening.
Okay. Understood.
Because that's the only way you're going to learn. And you have to do this is 2 or 3% of what you learn on chats. You have to do your own homework.
I do my own
homework.
homework.
Use Chat GPT. You have to read actual
No,
books.
let's not use Chat GPT.
No.
Let's reframe.
But Chat GPT actually gives sources. So you can go to those sources.
No. I can cite my own sources.
I work in AI
No,
and
I can
AI
cite my own sources. It's fine.
You guys.
I can
Let's
cite
not
my
go
own
there.
sources. I do not need AI.
Okay.
So,
But
She's
my
pretty
point is that
decent with her info,
but your point is great.
George, you're literally proving her point
right.
in how eager you were to respond versus allow that breath.
Listen.
No,
before
I actually do
responding.
understand what she's saying.
Short. For fuck's sake.
Holy
Just shut up.
shit. Why is no one understanding me?
We are understanding you.
Maybe
No,
you're not
I get
listening.
what you're
Oh my God.
saying, but
listen,
I'm not going to
no.
use ChatGPT, and I understand. Okay, I'm going to shut up.
The Chat GPT thing was a joke. It was an exaggeration. I'm not telling you to go Chat GPT. I'm telling you to read. I'm telling you to educate yourself because I have to do it every single day. I learn something new every single day, and I've had to do it. Not only for short, dude, seriously.
Saji, do it.
I'm
Well,
waiting. Is the plate been passed around enough?
Yeah, I'm done. There's just some people that can't be saved.
I'm a little like you guys aren't understanding who I am. You've done none discovery. Like I read a lot. That's
I'm muting you real quick for a second. I'm muting her for a second, y'all. This is crazy. We have not been able because this is actually, let's fucking talk about it. Okay, we've been having a conversation for 15 minutes about how a grown-ass woman should and should not behave on a panel with people. We have been having a conversation with a grown-ass woman about having fucking self-awareness. Okay, this is my meme I put. I'm about to fucking crash out. I have 4 children who would have gotten it the fucking first time around. If my kids are being rowdy, they come in here and I'm on a phone call, I say, please get out of my room. Maybe they come back in and I'm like, I'm on the phone call. I need y'all to be quiet. And they fucking get it. How old are you? How old are you that you don't get it? We've been having this conversation. We have not been able to have a conversation.
You can't do that, Shorts. You can't do that, Shorts. You can't do that, Shorts.
God damn.
I'm saving you right there. Trust me, I'm saving you right there. I am saving your ass right there. I'm saving you. I am saving you.
whatever didn't get passed around for her to be dropped, she needs to send it to the Cash App, because we have not had a fucking conversation about the topic for the past 30 minutes trying to teach her how to be a grown woman.
I'm gonna hear that shit later.
Goddamn.
And it's very
I know I'ma hear
easy.
that shit later.
I always say the same thing. It's very easy to hear. It's not easy to learn. And if they I can't stand people that are like, oh, I have that one black friend and I read that one book about Black history. I can't do it.
The thing is that she didn't just read one block and did all this stuff. But the thing is that she couldn't understand that when you were telling her that it isn't about the literal thing that you're saying. It's just about her knee-jerk response or her knee-jerk desire to respond. It's not you're saying, oh, so you only read one book? No, that's not the point. That's why she missed Castle's point. It's
No,
not
I
about
actually
that.
want to like take the ball here because like you are not.
Who did this?
No, I'm actually a little upset about this because I have never.
Oh my
done,
God, I'm trying to
not being
save you.
disrespectful.
Okay.
No,
Oh, hey, everybody, take a chill pill. Oh my God, hold on, no, 1 second.
Sorry, that was
I went to go get some tea. Okay, cut up a little lemon, put some honey in it because my throat is killing me. I'm gonna take some more NyQuil medicine and go into another slumber when we get off of this.
You know
live.
what? I will
1
drop down because
second. 1 second. I just got back. I don't even care what was happening. I'm about to do a quick mod announcement, and it sounds like everybody.
Drop down because I'm a white woman, so I'm gonna drop down.
Huh?
Be quiet. Oh my God. 1 second, short. 1 second. Could you?
Just, I got my hand up. Can I snitch? I was in the class quiet, and when you left, short said, "Why is no one understanding me? Why does nobody like me?" It turned.
No, I would because.
Hold on, I'm telling the teacher right now, Gabby.
Sorry.
Miss Simone, yes, and they got loud in here, and Short started centering herself, and it made Saja upset, and Saja dropped her down, and she came back super unhinged, and she ready to crash out now.
No, I'm not ready to crash out. I really love everyone here. So
Sure.
I love Saji too, and I love everyone. So
Sure.
like it's the fact that I'm being attacked because I'm a white
Hold on.
woman.
No. Short skirt. Hold on. 1 second, y'all. Please. Short skirt. You are not being attacked because you are a white woman. And that's the thing that we're trying to tell you. Those are the things that you want to listen to. If you love the people here because you love the perspectives that they have and the way that they speak and the knowledge that they have, the experiences that they have, right? Hold on. It's okay. You don't have to ad lib. I got you. You have to listen. And when we talk about the things about the way, even Free said it earlier, that how white women are programmed to center themselves, to program to think it's all about me and it's because this. Nobody's mad at you or attacking you because you're a white woman. White women are up here all the time. There are white women in this chat. If you're a white woman in this chat, please put a 1 in this chat. Who I've had very productive conversations with, who understand how to have conversations, how to let people speak, and then even wait your turn and then provide your perspective. Nobody's attacking Alice as a white woman. Nobody attacked Bree, Mallory. I've even spent time with Mallory. Shout out to Mallory and this bitch, okay? Some of these white women I have spent time with. It's okay to listen and it's okay to wait your turn and you can have whatever perspective. The attacks come from you're stepping over other people, right? And we're having this conversation about you ask information about what you can do. And then when people are given their advice, you want to cut them off, and you got to, in order to get the full message, you have to listen to everything that they say. You have to be patient and take it in, because if you think like, oh, it's not just about you. Unless you keep interrupting people, then everybody's going to turn their attention to you. Right? And then if you say we're attacking because you're a white woman, that's one thing you're not going to do, because that's never an issue. We're not going to ever attack anybody just because they're of their color. Now I'm going to give you an opportunity to respond. Free, I see your hand up too. Hold on. I'm going to give you an opportunity to respond, and then I'm going to end in Free.
I love Free. Free will give me some advice. So like I love Free. She has the advice, so give it to me.
Okay, and now hold on 1 second. I'm going to let Free speak. I'm going to put you on mute and just let her finish before you say anything, okay?
Absolutely.
All right.
To be short, I dropped you, not Saji, because I know when Jessica came in the room, I knew that's how she was gonna come. I knew this was where it was gonna fall. And sometimes when I get heated or if I can't reset and reprogram and become more of an active listener, I drop myself from the panel, I take a lap, and I come back. And where you were going and the things that were coming out of your mouth, I was trying to protect you. If it comes off any other way, I'm sorry. But the stuff that was coming out of your mouth was so colonial. It was so colonial. It was so white tears. And I've never heard you talk that way. You need to drop. You need to drop and
Agreed.
step away. You need to step away right now because you don't even talk like this on a normal basis. So I don't know if you're being emotional. And now I don't know if this is just truly how you always felt or if you were emotional right now.
No,
So
I don't feel
take a
anyway. I
step.
feel like
Hold on.
really
Hold on 1 second.
Take
Are
a
you
step
let her
back.
land first, and then I promise I'll give you an opportunity to respond. Because when it's your chance, you can say whatever you want to say, and then I'm gonna let you go free, and then we all take our turns. It's a good conversation and
Yeah.
just letting people have their time to talk, right? So go.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah.
I'm just telling you to take a step back and pause, reload, refresh, get some water, get some tea, read them damn tea leaves, and come back. Because the stuff that was coming out of your mouth, if I send you a clip of this and let you look at this and say, pretend this isn't you, like don't even know who's talking right now, what would you say to this girl? You would be pretty pissed. You are in the wrong here. I'm sorry to tell you that. And I dropped you because of what you were doing, how you talked to Saji, and Saji is a mod. And if you know when you were a mod, when you were a mod on my page, on my live, if someone talked to a mod that way,
I would
I
drop
cut
her.
them loose.
Yeah, I would.
So Jess, I did it. I dropped her without full payment coming in. I dropped her. It's on me. I did that once and you gave me the stink eye. And I'm so petty. So petty.
Well,
You remember
Saji,
that
I'm
day?
super
I
sorry.
never dropped
So-
anyone ever again, Jess. I never dropped someone ever again unless you told me. But this time, Jess, I was like, Jess would be so furious about this. So I dropped her.
I'm
She came at
sorry.
Saji wrong. I had to stop her. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jess.
No
Over.
problem. I love you, Free.
Over.
I know you was like it had to been something for you to be like I'm gonna take one for this. I appreciate you, Vanessa. Vanessa, thank you for the $10 donut that says short skirt. You were asking for things to read. She said read White Tears, Brown Scars. White Tears, Brown Scars.
Yes.
And Saji, thank you for the $10 donut that said let me add to this plate that's going around. Thank you so much, Saji. Drop some coconuts for Saji in the chat too.
All right,
So,
y'all. I need to drop Jessica. Sorry, I need to go to bed. But
good night,
I
Alice.
can't
Thank you
with
so
your
much for
chat.
coming up. I appreciate
You have the best chat in the world. I swear.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Bye.
No
y'all.
problem.
Good
I'm
night.
gonna do a quick hey D Step, thank you for the $10 that said I'm supporting not in not in the live yet. Thank you so much, D Step. I appreciate you. Drop some coconuts for all of them. Thank y'all so much for being here. Let me do a quick commercial break. Alrighty then. Check out my TikTok shop. I have amazing, great things in there. That's another way you can help if you already shop on TikTok shop. You can go to my TikTok shop and see some things that you like. You can also, I wish they had a wish list from TikTok shop so y'all could send me stuff. Okay. Also too, give me a follow if you've not done so at the top left corner. If you are following, go ahead and if you are following, get your daily heart me. And if it has a plus sign up there, that means you have other rewards to claim. Again, continue to claim them and level up. If you look in the exclusive in the gifts, you can drop your populars, then you can move up to the next popular and level up. You can level up and unlock more gifts. And it also helps TikTok to let you know that you enjoy the live and it'll push it for the algorithm. Thank you all for being here. We have 225. I had to change it left in tonight's goal. So I appreciate everybody that supports me directly on the green and or blue app. It's always greatly appreciated. And we have 6 more hearts left in the daily gift goal. Also, too, if you want to help out in the gift gallery, click on my name up at the top. You'll see a pop up at the bottom. Click the gift gallery, and it'll show you what other gifts we have left in the gift gallery to do so. So I thank you all for being here. Keep tapping the screen. We are at 100K. So W fucking chat. Let's work our way up to 150K. I appreciate you guys and all of the love. I'm gonna go to Erica, and then we have Scammy in here. Erica, how you doing?
Good. How are you? Apparently we're all sick.
I know, right?
I hope you feel better. I got
Thank
the
you.
little
You too.
Yeah. I was listening in. I was trying to figure out what the conversation was, and then as Casso so eloquently put, he said he was snitching. I just wanted to say, but she already ran like a track star. The apology that she owed wasn't just to Sajida. She owed it to, I think her name was Alice. Because Alice was just trying to tell her, like, and I've been in your lives too. I don't know everything. But
Right.
before I come up and I decide to talk, she was just telling her, you know, like, just listen a little bit before you panel up and center yourself. Like, are you concerned about the issue itself and finding solutions, or are you concerned about just centering yourself? And she just would not let Alice speak. So I agree with the person in the comments and Sajida. Sajida was trying to give her the boot, was asking you like how much to give her the boot. I think it's
put 20 on it, and then Saji put another 10. It was on the
I just think it's problematic. I get where Free to Be was coming from. Like, she's always such a good person. I appreciate her. But that woman, she met everything that she said with her chest. And I don't know shorts like that. But I'm sorry, when you are interrupting someone and people are trying to talk to you, and the first thing you said is, it's because I'm a white woman, you met that with your full chest, and it had nothing to do with you being thirsty. And I just don't believe in coddling those who have that type of unpacking that they need to do. If she really was actually sorry, you wouldn't have had to lecture her on being sorry. She would have said it on her own. So I don't even, until she is actually genuine about it, I wouldn't even, she can go wipe her ass with that apology. I'm sorry. With the topic,
about women centering, right? Because how long did we talk about her? I'm sorry, just how long did we talk about her?
Before I came up, it was a while.
We haven't even talked about the topic. 30 minutes just talking about this woman and her lack of self-awareness. Like, if she had even a little bit of like dignity, you know, respect for anybody, she would have dropped herself. Nobody would have had to drop her or paid to drop her or even told her what to do. She would have done like Alice said, dropped to the comments and learned.
But white people, I want white folks, y'all have to know this. Deconstruction is not a scavenger hunt. And that's why this is the issue I have with white people, especially when it comes to political issues involving Black and brown people. Y'all treat that shit like a political science class or some shit. It's weird. It's like y'all are doing this performative thing, and it's odd. Deconstruction is not a scavenger hunt. You don't get to check out the list. Hey, I did this. Hey, I've done that. Hey, I've done that. Deconstructing is learning to control your outburst as a white person. That's what make y'all dangerous in the system of white supremacy. When you're told no and you have your back up against the wall and you can't figure anything else out to do, you start snapping like a fucking turtle or a crocodile. That's the savage in y'all. Y'all 96% human and you 4% something else. I've said it. I don't know what it is. 4% squirrel, raccoon, croc. We don't know. Owl. I don't know what the fuck is in y'all. But when that 4% take over, y'all just start snapping and clapping and barking and just doing this crazy thing that y'all do. Deconstruction for white people is controlling your emotions in the moment. That's the problem. That's the main issue with white people in this country. You cannot control your emotions. We don't know if y'all gonna start crying, if y'all gonna pew somebody, stick a pokey in the motherfucking neck. You never know with white people. Because when y'all go there, y'all just do this irate thing, and it always go back to y'all pretending to be some sort of victim. You saying that, hey, it's because I'm a white woman. It's not because you're a white woman. It's because you said 10,092 fucking words since you've been up here. You talk too much. It's because you talk too much. You see what I'm saying? They got to understand, Jess. They think this fucking deconstruction process is a scavenger hunt or some shit. Control your white emotions. That's the threat to everybody else. We don't know what the fuck y'all capable of doing because y'all come in so nice, and on the way out the door, y'all bite a motherfucker right on their cheek for no reason. Like, get that 4% under control, man.
And to what you were saying in short skirt, I hope you're still in here. It looks like you left the live completely, but if you are still in here, I want to say this to you. That is the thing that we talk about that is dangerous. And Bree, when I'm talking to Bree and a bunch of other white women who are just candid and transparent and honest about everything.
Oh my God!
You're not being. Oh shit! What was that? Ah, come on, pumpkin patch, my bad. Okay. Thank you, LM Johnson Coconuts for LM. They're not being taught how to regulate their emotions as a child. You know how they'll fuck you, mom. Da, 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 da. Nobody is teaching them how to regulate their emotions as children. Period. Nobody's teaching them how to regulate the emotions. So when you get old, you don't know how to do so. And short skirt, if you're in here or somebody wants to let you know that when you said y'all attack me because I'm a white woman, that is the dangerous shit. That they're doing this because I'm a white woman. And that's when police come around and unalive everybody that's not white just because you started to either cry and say they attacked me because I'm a white woman. That is dangerous rhetoric. And that is why I nipped that shit in the butt, because that is the last thing you want to say, especially here on my live.
I'm gonna let you know, Jess, that's why I dropped her when she said that. I was like, oh, no, 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 no.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that because then why is Alice not being attacked? Why are the other white women in here trying to help you? Why are they not being attacked? It has nothing to do with that.
And Jess, I said, maybe you need to go back and look at this recording of this live and close your eyes and pretend that that's not you talking. And if that was another white woman talking and you claim you want to be an ally, how would you address her? Because
Exactly.
this is everything she said she was against, she was doing, which means she fell back on those program functionalities and ideologies that she was taught.
Which is why the deconstructing process is a ongoing thing. It's not, like you say, a checklist. It's not a scavenger hunt. It's an ongoing thing. Every day you're going to be learning new ways, And shout out to Nessa for even recommending the book. Is it White Tears, Brown Scars? Because that is the shit that we talk about. And that could also to help you in your journey. And there are going to be some mistakes made. And I hope you're able to learn from this. There was no, Erica, did you want to say anything else before I move on to scamming?
No, that was pretty much all I had to say. And then I also have a question because I know you guys didn't even get to what the Democratic Plantation was, and I was curious to know what that is. So, but you can move on from me.
Okay. Scammy, welcome in. How are you?
I'm fine. Hello, black people and white people.
You came in and said hello, black people. So I'm assuming you're not black or FBA.
No, I'm FBA. It's like
Okay.
I'm just saying hello to the black people.
Okay. What's the Democratic Plantation?
So the Democratic Plantation is a system set in place beginning with Lyndon B. Johnson, where they plan to have black people attached to them for the next 60 years. But for all I know is that it may continue. But it's like a lot of their policies and legislation has been some of the most harmful to black people.
Like which one?
Well, the 1994 Violence, Crime Control, and Law Enforcement Act, Crime Bill, the 1996 Personal Responsibility and Work Opportunity Reconciliation Act, Welfare Reform. It was also the Jim Crow era. Those laws were produced by Democrats. So a lot of the things that they produced have been harmful to black people.
And so what should be the plan? What should black people do then?
Well, so I think that independent voting for black people, per what benefits you, what's tangible for you and yours.
Tangible like what?
Well, whatever it may be, whether it be prison reform, whether it be gun control, whatever it may be, something that they produce, some type of legislation that the people produce that's beneficial to whatever job force that you in, things of that nature.
And if we vote third party, what would that get us?
Third party as far as what you mean, like the Green
I
Party
said
and
so.
stuff
I
like
said
that?
so. If we're not voting for the Democratic Party, then who should we vote for?
Well, so I think that like individuals should vote for what's beneficial to them, because like not every black person has the same struggles. Like we all live under a system of white supremacy, but that looks different in different places.
So, what if some of the things that are beneficial to us are in the Democratic Party?
Well, I'm not sure, right? Because I'm not a Democrat, right? But
So,
I
who
mean,
did
the
you vote
Democrat.
for?
Well, I voted for Trump.
And what did that get you?
Well, I'm benefited from it now. It's like he's getting rid of illegal immigrants.
And what is that going to do?
Well, that's going to open up the workforce, so it won't be over influx.
Okay, so
Possibly
where
making
were
a
these
dollar.
quote unquote undocumented immigrants? Where were they working?
Or well, they work everywhere. It's like I live in Maryland. They work at a lot of construction places out here.
And
A
you
lot of
looking
people
for a
hire.
construction job?
Well, I could be. Never know.
Are you?
Well, not at the moment.
Do
No,
you
I'm
know
not.
Do you know how to do construction?
Yeah, for sure. I did looting for like 5 years. You know what that is?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
What is
yeah,
it?
I was a looter.
What's looting?
So it's like where you smooth out the pavement and get all of the wrinkles and crinkles and stuff out of it before they come and like smash it down.
Okay, so
Over influx with illegals.
undocumented immigrants. How do you know that they're
For
undocumented?
sure. Well, so it's not a secret, right? It's like
I'm like who
before
told
Trump. Well,
you?
now it's a secret. Well, they talk about it openly if you conversate with them.
Oh, they say, "Oh, I'm undocumented."
For sure, it's like yeah, but I mean, I don't want to use personal anecdotes, but I
No,
mean,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, if I was an undocumented immigrant, I wouldn't be telling people on the job I'm undocumented and I'm getting paid less than what you is.
yeah,
I'm getting
well,
paid under the table. I wouldn't snitch on myself, but that's a whole nother conversation. But so, are you looking
yeah,
for a
well, it's like a
construction
known
job?
thing. Well, not at the moment, but I
I don't
know
know a lot of
people in
black
prison.
people that look for a construction
Yeah,
job.
well, I know a lot of people in prison that are coming home that are going to need jobs, but they don't have places to work, and we know that the prison system in America here targets black people. So it's like, but I got a question for you. So how do illegal immigrants benefit you? Do you have like a construction company or something?
Undocumented immigrants. Undocumented
Okay,
immigrants
well,
benefit the entire nation. They pay into the
right.
taxes and like our public school education, the SNAP benefits. They pay into our tax system and they don't reap any benefits. So it's really pretty much like free money to add to all of the programs that American citizens get to take advantage of.
Wait, so you say that illegal, undocumented people pay taxes?
Yes. Yeah, they pay
Well,
taxes. Those taxes go into the programs that the Americans benefit from, right? And
right,
they don't get any social security benefits. They don't get to take
right.
they don't get SNAP. They don't get any to benefit from any of the programs that they pay into. We do. So it's like free money to the American people. That's just one way.
Yeah, so it's like, but what about the strain on public services? Like,
How so?
so while they do pay taxes, it's like the cost for education, healthcare, and welfare, for their children, they add up to an estimated 6.10 billion annually.
6 point what?
6.6 means 6 to 10 billion annually. I said 6 point. I apologize.
Hold on. What do
Yeah,
you mean?
also like wage suppression. It's like they often pays like on average they
No,
pay
no.
somewhere
Can we go
like
back to
30.
that last thing you said? What is
Oh
it?
yeah, for sure. Yeah, so it's estimated that like 6 to 10 billion annually for
No,
uncompensated care.
uncompensated care. What are you talking about? Because their kids or what?
Yes. So it's like so it's like they over influx our public services.
Like what? Like the
Oh,
schools?
like schools, because it's like even though
Well,
they go to
most of their
public
children
schools.
are American citizens. You see how they go
Yeah,
into the
so
so
right.
the
So it's
children
like
are American citizens, right?
for sure.
They can go to these public schools because they're American citizens. If their parents
Right,
are undocumented, they still pay
right,
into that education system.
right. But still though, it's like not necessarily. It's because like it causes an over influx. You know,
Why would
it
they're
also
American?
raises the cost for our health for our education, healthcare, and welfare.
In which education? Because public school is free.
Yeah, but it's like, how is that funded?
It's funded in many different ways.
Well, give me an example.
Our taxes. Including the taxes that. Do you know that the money that they put into taxes? If I'm not mistaken, it was like almost 200 and something billion in 2022. So they add to it. So if we take away the 222 billion, even if we take away, say, their children, we wouldn't have that extra funding.
Yeah, so it's like they did not pay 200 billion. They paid somewhere around like 80 to 90 billion.
Well,
still $1 billion more than what we had prior to it. Shit.
Oh no, I have the source in the Discord because when I started this, I built the Discord specifically for sources. So did anybody want? While I pull that up, did anybody want to address the topic as well, or had anything to add to
I
scamming?
would love to.
Go ahead, Free.
I need some clarity. Okay, I need to go back to the brother that was talking about the whole when you get out the system, when you get out of prison, then you need a job. And so these construction jobs, am I correct, will be available for said prisoners, correct?
Yeah, for sure.
So I need for you to convince me that in this system that you guys claim is even more oppressive than what I may say it is. I'm just saying, I'm just making it that way. Why would they choose you over the poor white man?
Wait, so it's like, what's your question? Are you asking me like why?
And correct me.
Black men coming out of prison, correct?
You said
You
coming out
want-
of prison.
Yes, you
Okay,
want
yes.
said black men
Right.
who have zero experience
Right.
to be first dibs for these construction jobs
For sure.
over these Latinos who I know that's who you're grouping together as the first choice, correct?
Yeah, for sure. Of course I do. I want documented.
Where are the white people in this? You think that they're gonna choose you over a poor white person?
Well, so they've chosen like illegal undocumented immigrants.
They're going
over white
to
people.
put a white person there before you.
Okay.
You're still not gonna get the job.
Well, so I much rather compete with like legal American citizens than undocumented immigrants.
Why? What's the difference?
Well, so they don't belong in this country.
Why? How do you know? How do you know they're not seeking asylum? How do you know they're not looking for refugee status?
Well, that's fine, right? But it's like, yo, we already have a like bottom class here that needs help. It's like, why are we going out our way to help another?
He's doing a pass system on us.
I want to share this with you briefly. You said the 1994 crime bill was one of the big issues for you. That's why you think that Democrats are on a Democratic plantation. The mass incarceration in America is drenched with conservative ideologies. Mass incarceration in America started in 1865 after the Civil War. After Abraham Lincoln got unalive, Andrew Jackson took office. And that's when mass incarceration, or the mass incarceration of Black men, began. In 1865, 100 years later, under Reagan, the war on smugs, they reinforced mass incarceration. So actually, it was two presidents with conservative ideologies who are directly responsible for an uptick in mass incarceration. There's Andrew Jackson, a Democrat in 1866, who was a conservative in terms of his political ideology. And then you have Ronald Reagan in the 1970s, who was a Republican, a conservative Republican. And both of those two men, you can directly point to their administrations as being reasons, give me a second, as being the primary reason to mass incarceration even impacting the Black community. By the time we got around to 1994, that wasn't even caused by what white people wanted to do to us. The Black community was in such disarray and so much fucking chaos was going on in the Black community. The Black community itself overwhelmingly supported that 1994 crime bill. Democrat or Republican, that bill was going to get passed because Black people wanted some sort of relief. Our community was in complete chaos. Conservative ideology is responsible for mass incarceration in America. And you voted with men, white men, who have conservative ideologies. So you voted for mass incarceration. Now, what you don't know is this administration destroyed a federal police database that tracks bad cops in America. So when bad cops do bad things to Black people and get fired, now, due to how you voted in this administration, those bad cops can jump counties. So the man who just unalived Sonia Massey, He could essentially get out of jail, get off, go to another county, be hired, and unalive another black woman because you voted for it. You voted for conservative ideologies. Mass incarceration is a thing in America because of conservative white men. It's not the liberal-minded white men who are responsible for that.
Right. So I disagree, right? It's like, so have you really researched the 1986 and 1988 Anti-Drug Abuse Act?
How could I not have researched these things if I know all this information?
Right.
Please say narcotics. Please say substance. Please say something that's TikTok friendly.
Yeah, I apologize. Yeah, I'm kind of new here.
1970s, war on slugs. Ronald Reagan, mass incarceration began. Not the 80s, not the 90s. It began in the 70s.
Wait, so when was Ronald Reagan the president?
The policies began in the 70s.
Wait, so you saying that Ronald Reagan was responsible for policies in the 1970s?
No, I'm saying that 70s, 80s. Reagan, war on drugs.
Yeah, so it's the 1986 and
right.
88
Okay, that's fine. All right.
Yeah,
you're right.
So it's like this, right? It's like, Ronald Reagan signed off on it, but it was the Democrats in Congress who wrote to expand.
Right. So and this is what y'all do. Y'all don't care. Y'all, if it's a Republican president, you don't care. You're gonna blame it on Congress.
Well, I do though.
Hold on, let me sit up because you don't, because I'm really falling asleep. Y'all don't care. You're gonna find a way to blame it on the Democrat. You're gonna say the Democrats had the House, the Democrats had the Senate. Well, the president was the Democrat. You don't care about the Republicans who are in power when these things are passed. The war on smokes began with the black community with Ronald Reagan, 80s. That I stand corrected, the 80s. So, the 1994 crime bill, that has nothing to do with mass incarceration, man. You're talking about 120 years after mass incarceration started.
Yeah, so it's like, bro, like, you should look up that bill and you will see that the Democrats in Congress wrote and expanded the crack penalties. And also,
hey, Rock.
The Brack penalty.
Yeah.
Oh, the Rock. Okay. Yeah, and so it's like, so also, right, it's like from the 1970s to the 1990s, right? Urban renewal and public housing demolitions, like that helped devastate.
Give me a second before you go there. How does the Republican Party benefit us? Y'all come with all this damn bullshit ass Republican plantation shit. How does do you know who Albert Pike is?
Yeah, so I'm not a Republican.
Why? But you voted for this motherfucker. Why was this right? Right. How do you think white men feel about us who put up statues of Albert Pike?
Well, I'm pretty sure they hate us.
No. Who was Albert Pike and what did he stand for?
Well, so I would like for you to inform me on your information on Albert Pike.
Enslaver. So how the fuck am I on a Democratic plantation when you voted for a Republican administration that's re-erecting the statues of slave owners?
Yeah, so I'm not a Republican.
Right, but you voted for an administration that just re-erected a statue of a slave owner. But you think I'm on the plantation?
Yeah, so did you know that Joe Biden and
No, I don't care about Joe. No, that's cool. Joe Biden Joe Biden didn't re-erect a statue of Albert Pike.
Right.
He was actually in office. Hold on. No. Hold on. I don't care about behind.
So who's responsible for Jim Crow?
Hey.
Hold on. Scammy, you going down a bunch of different things. Yeah. We're talking about one thing.
Okay. You gotta relax, man. You overloaded with YouTube information.
Well, I'm not.
Which administration took Albert Pike's statue down?
So I would like for you to inform
2020. Me. Which administration took the statue down? In the 2020.
Well, I don't know. It's like, because I don't vote for those people.
Right, but I'm just confused as to how the hell we, black people who vote on the side of civil rights, we own the plantation, but y'all actually voted for Confederate sympathizers who are re-erecting Confederate statues, and you don't think you're on the plantation.
Sir, who was the Confederates then?
Do you want the ideology of Democrats in the 1800s? Is that what you're asking me?
He's going down the rabbit hole.
Listen, Democrats are conservative. If you were referring to the 1800s, the Democratic Party in that.
Hold on, Nick.
Give me 1 second, Nick. Nick, give me 1 second. This shit he doing, this surface level kid shit. I don't need no. I thoroughly understand what this nigga doing. The Democrats in the 1800s were conservatives. They were conservative in their political ideology. I don't do that whole Republican name, 1800s Democrat name. I don't care about this shit. Andrew Johnson was a conservative, racist white man. the same way this president is. You get caught up on the name and you getting confused, man. You have to go deeper than that. You have to think critically. I'm talking about the political ideology of these men. The Republican Party was the progressive party in 1860. That same Republican Party was not progressive in 1960. And that same Republican Party is not progressive in its political ideology now. It's conservative. Conservative ideologies are bad for Black people, man. Conservative ideologies are responsible for mass incarceration in America, and you voted for conservative ideologies. That doesn't make sense. Whatever your position is, it don't make sense.
You keep saying that, but tell me how.
Because the man you the man you voted for has a conservative political ideology.
Conservative ideology is bad for Black people. It's like you keep making this claim.
I don't scare me. I don't think maybe you're understanding the conservative ideology that he particularly has in making America great again, but obviously we don't see when it was just that fucking great for everybody, is that the Confederates who wanted slavery, who fought for fucking slavery, they fought. They said, I'm going to war with the government because I got to keep my slaves. There are generals and who had statues. We have taken them down, and guess Trump is putting them back up as I support these Confederates who idolize and vote for, and their ideology is like Black people should be slaves. So you're voting for the people who want to put up the generals of the Confederacy who fought for slavery, who obviously don't like Black people. You're on that. That is, if anything, if you're thinking critically, would be a plantation. How are we? The Democratic Party is on the plantation with people who want everybody to be free, get health care, be able to marry who they want to marry, be able to own a home, be able to have better tax cuts. How is that a plantation opposed to the one who are trying to uphold slavery? That's the question.
Yeah, so it's like the Democrats have always wanted to uphold these things. Just like the parties and the ideologies of these people get switch. It's like,
but hold on. I know if it didn't. Hold on one second. I'm gonna say something, and Saji had her hand up next, so I'm gonna let her go next. Then you can respond. Then I'll bring in Dev, and you can respond. I'll bring in Nick. Give me 1 second. But I did want to bring up this information here. I know you cannot read it, but yes, I just know that we have the source. In Georgia, undocumented immigrants paid over $1 billion in taxes that year. Arizona, 766 million. Pennsylvania, 519 million. Michigan, 368 million. Wisconsin, 240 million. Immigrants are playing a key role in keeping Medicaid and Social Security afloat. They paid $194.5 billion into Social Security, helping provide monthly benefits averaging 1,777 to 109.5 million people, and 53.6 billion to Medicare in 2022. That's just one way that they contribute to America without even benefiting from them. Saji, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Jess. I want to say something, and I'm going to be very blunt today, because I feel like I've heard enough of these conversations this week, and they just keep going around and around. This man underneath me said that he voted for this president because in this imaginary world, immigrants would leave, and in this imaginary world, felons leaving prison would get those jobs, right? He said that present time, Black people are losing out jobs because of these undocumented immigrants. He used anecdotal experiences to say that he's talked to a few of them and he confirmed. However, and when this is confirmed, you voted for the man that got 400,000 Black women fired from their job. This isn't a hypothetical environment. This isn't an idea. I think this is what would happen. You did this. Your vote did this. Okay? It wasn't undocumented immigrants. You can't blame them. It was your vote for this man that got 400,000, my bad, women, Black women fired from their jobs. You did that. No undocumented immigrant did that. Your vote for this man, right, also allowed the Supreme Court to racially profile people off the basis of their skin color. So when you come here and you talk about the prison system and how rigged it is and how racist it is, you voted for that. You voted for an agent to be able to pull over somebody because of the color of their skin. You voted for that. not an undocumented immigrant. And I'm sorry, if you look at two men and they're two brown men and they look Latinos, by just looking at them, you cannot tell who has an asylum status. You cannot tell who's undocumented. You cannot tell if they're on an H-1 visa. You cannot tell if they have a green card, if they have a permanent green card, or if they're a fucking citizen, because nobody can tell by looking at someone. So the reason you voted for this man is because you're xenophobic and you align with his whitey supremacist talking points. If you're going to blame the jobs being lost from Black people, that was all you. That was all you. No undocumented immigrant had to do that for you. You voted for that shit.
Yeah, I mean, oh.
Go ahead, Scammy.
Yeah, so it's like, so you guys are like complicit in like vote shaming, which is fine, but it's like, so a lot of people from those regional areas that are not illegal voted for the same exact thing. So it's like a lot of these people that immigrate here, that come from those countries that these people come from illegally, voted for the same thing. So I don't like, and it's like, so he fired 400,000 Black women. It's like, I don't agree with anything on nothing that they do 100%. So I don't agree with that. But it's like, there's always casualties in war. So it's like,
no,
we'll find a way to
you
get
use
through.
the hypothetical scenario to try to put your xenophobia and excuse it by saying that the reason that you hate immigrants and the reason why you said hello Black people and white people and you skip the brown people, the reason why you are trying to excuse your xenophobia is by saying that you don't like immigrants because they're taking away the jobs, but your vote took away 400,000 jobs. That's what I'm trying to say. And as far as people go, 70% of Mexicans voted for Kamala Harris, and you're a Black man. You're not an illegal immigrant. You're not a white person. You know your history. You know what this country has done, and you knew what was on the line, and you voted for that man. So take some fucking accountability. Quit blaming people that didn't even have a say on this election.
Yeah, so it's like, because I don't believe in a Black and brown coalition. It's like, so it's like, let's talk to people from LA and ask them how they feel when these like Mexican
sorry,
mafia.
but
hold on, Nick.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's like, it's fine, bro. It's like, obviously, what she got to say is more. It's fine. Go ahead.
Oh no, hold on, really.
No, it's okay.
Because Dev, I appreciate your patience. I just want to go in order. People came in. Dev, did you want to add to it, and then we'll go to Nikki.
Yeah, so I want to ask. You stated that you thought that it would free up jobs for Black people. So the last time America removed the brown brothers and sisters from this country was the 1920s and the 1950s. It's known as Mexican repatriation and Operation WB. Scammer, do you know why they did that?
Yeah, but it's like, I would like for you to substantiate your point.
Scam, it's okay to say you don't know.
Yeah.
Okay,
You can say you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. So
All right,
can you substantiate that?
Yeah, so they removed the brown brothers and sisters from this country so white tea people could have jobs. The same thing they're doing now. You know how we know they're doing it for white tea people? Because Black unemployment is increasing under this administration. White tea unemployment has not went up, went down, none of that. It specifically has been harming Black people. Now, you wanted to bring up the Biden and Harris administration. So I want to go back to this. Did you know previously, before 2021, that Black millionaires in the United States were at 2% of the whole country in its history? 2%. Since we got free to 2021, we were at 2%. You get that, right? It's a question for you. Scammy, it's a question for you. You get that?
Yeah, so I'm listening, bro. It's like, I'm not going to cut you off. It's like, go, I'm listening.
Okay, so from 2021 to 2024, Black millionaires in this country went from 2% to 8%. So when you say that the Democratic Party is the slave plantation, the Democratic Party has given you all the rights that you have looked for or have partaken in since Black people got them rights in 64. So for you to sit here and think that the Republican Party was going to benefit you as a Black man, or the conservative ideology was going to benefit you, is wildly crazy, because we all know previously, before 1956, the Republican ideology was not conservative. It was progressive. And I can pull up a Young Republican brochure for you if you would like me to do that, to show you how progressive the Republican Party was previously, before the Civil Rights Act was signed. So when you go for conservative ideology, you, my sir, are on the slave plantation. You are you're no other than Uncle Ruckus, no other than Stephen, no other than a coon that they say, a Sambo, but you specifically yourself align with the Triple K during this last election cycle, which in fact makes you no different than the white man. But that's just me. Did you know all that information?
I don't think he did. We can't hear you if you're not in the app, Scammy. I don't know if you know that. You're on Teacup. While he's doing that, you guys give me a follow if you're not done so. Tap the screen, share the live, get your daily heart me and claim all your other rewards. Set your notifications because sometimes TikTok's video be hoeing me. Okay. Set your notifications for when we do go live. D-Step, thank you for the $5 donut. Said play the video I just sent on the party. I'm gonna let Nikki go first and then I'll play it at the end. We have 2 more fireworks. If you want to show love directly, you can send it straight to I'm Jessica Simone. We have 220 left in tonight's go. I appreciate you guys for being here. I think we're halfway to 200K, so please keep tapping the screen. I appreciate you all. And show the panel some love especially if you like what they're saying, but show them some love. And
Hey,
so Scam, if you got anything to say, we're gonna respond. I'm gonna go ahead and go to Nick Nack Paddywhack because it looks like she's about to give you a bone.
So in the beginning, I heard him talk about like the Mexican repatriation that lasted from 1929 to 1936. Did you know that was greatly because of the Great Depression?
And
it's like,
Scammy, who did it state that they were trying to give jobs to, Scammy?
Well, obviously, like the underclassified white Americans.
Correct. So what makes you think that they're going to give it to black people when the black unemployment is going up?
Well, so I don't believe in giving people anything. It's like if you work hard and you earn it, it's like I agree with that.
So how you know these undocumented immigrants ain't working hard? The way they put
they should work hard and build their countries up because But
if America keeps going in these countries and destabilizing them, it's hard for them to stay there. I know a lot of people would love to go back to their country.
Well, so why are they like fighting to stay here then? It's like
because America has most likely went to their country and destabilized it. It made it hard for them to stay there.
Right. Well.
Right. That's the reason why we have do you know we had a TPS status for Afghans because we went to Afghanistan and destabilized their shit. Usually when we have these TPS or allow people to seek refuge, it's because we went to their country and destabilized it. So how are we gonna go to somebody's house, tear their shit up, halfway burn it down, and then when they want to come to our house, be like, you can't stay here. You just came to my shit and fucked it up.
So Jessica, let me ask you a question, right? It's like I want to see if people like it's like if these people had the same power that America have, what do you think they would do?
I don't think they would do that. America is ran by white racist men who like to decolonize. People like to mind their own fucking business and build up their own shit. Ain't nobody thinking about enslaving and colonizing the way that white people do. Tell me.
Yeah, so like that's
tell me what country that black people went to and colonized.
Well, so like black people colonized Africa.
Black people what?
Yeah, so like have you ever heard of the Bantu expansion?
Hold on 1 second. Nick Nack, hold on. Nick Nack, thank you so much for your patience. Do you want to go?
Oh, no problem. So actually, this is a big point that I've been talking about with a lot of people in regards to immigration. The way I like to state it is if you have a friend and you go into your friend's house and lie to her man, and then her man kicks you out, and then she comes to your house and she asks you, hey, can I stay here? And you turn around and say, no, bitch, you can't stay in my house. When you already went to her house and fucked her shit up, that's exactly why we have the problem that we have with immigration. We keep going into people's countries, destabilizing, and I'm gonna use a point, Honduras, to be specific, because we've had a lot of immigration from Honduras. My parents are from Honduras. We have the United States has banana fields, but I don't know if you guys know Chiquita Banana. So we have a lot of they have a lot of banana fields. So there was a democratically elected official that was supposed to be sitting as president. This was recent too. This was like 2009, if I'm not mistaken. he didn't want these corporations in there. He didn't want Americans in there. He wanted, whatever was in Honduras to be owned by Honduras. He wanted those people to get their land back and to get a control over their own banana fields. So you can't really, when we look at immigration, we have to look at it as a whole thing. We cannot just look at it, oh, well, we don't want these people coming in, but what are we doing to cause the destabilization of their nations? And two, you talk about we're participating in vote shaming. You should be ashamed of your vote. Sorry, I don't care who that rubs the wrong way. You should be fucking ashamed because that's super xenophobic. And guess what? When they start sending people back, they're going to start sending us back. They don't want us to be here. So for you to sit there and say, oh, they need to go back to their country or whatever it is that you want to say, guess what? They want us to go back to our country, but a lot of us don't even know where the fuck we're from.
Can I respond or
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, so it's like I vehemently disagree with everything you just said. It's like, so they tried to send us back to Africa. Like, this is how Liberia was made.
Some people without brains do an awful lot of talking.
Yeah, thank you for that, right? But it's like, yeah, so it's like that's how Liberia was filled. I mean, was formed. It's like this whole notion that they're gonna send Black Americans anywhere. It's like it's just false, and it's just like it just shows like the amount of research that people actually do. But it's like it's a
darling. They tried to remove the protection for birthright citizenship that guaranteed us birthright citizenship. Are you like slow or something?
Well, so give me an example.
Of what?
Yeah, so
that guaranteed people birthright citizenship guaranteed us birthright citizenship.
Yeah, so like that's not true, right? It's like this whole notion that like
oh my God, we're not debating facts. That's just
that is true because we were not considered American citizens. Remember, we were considered 3/4. And then also too, I keep putting in the comments, you seem to be obsessed with the prison system. Are you incarcerated? Have you been incarcerated before? Because if you looked it up, you would have saw a lot of these conservative businesses are funding the prison system. And I referenced an HBO documentary. I need you to watch it. It's called The Alabama Solution. I think you should watch it. But yeah, I know Free she wants to say some stuff to you. Go ahead, Free.
They're making fun of me in the comments. Why you not tapping the screen like you said? Why you not gifting like you know? And I said, oh shit, they got me right. I got a gift. Negro, you said Black people
Bruh. Oh, that's a first for me. That was a first for me.
Understand the words that are coming out of your mouth.
That was a first.
I was like, wait, that's why I was losing my shit over here. I was losing my shit. What is colonization, scam?
Like, so I'm the idiot here, right? It's like, tell me
what
because
is colonization, scam?
Yeah, so it's like I don't know. So can you teach me, please? Because I'm here to learn.
Why did you use a word that you don't know the definition? I'm not the type of person to fuck around with. What is colonization? You use the word. You apparently know the definition. You need to explain the definition of colonization. 1, 2, 3, go.
Like, so I don't know. It's like, can you explain,
Why
please?
did you use the word then, scam?
Well, I don't know. I'm just up here saying things and using words that I don't know. So
why?
Can you teach
why
me?
though?
Then why? Why are you having disingenuous conversations up here and wasting people's fucking time then?
Well, so I'm not, right? It's like obviously
no,
I'm
if
not.
you are not using words and vernacular correctly, according to history, according to dictionaries, why are you up here wasting people's motherfucking time?
So Free, are you like up on what the Bantu expansion was, or like do you not know?
Do you not understand that part of the principal core values of colonization is to take over a entity, a body, a geographical area,
right,
and not give the knowledge to the people who worked that land. It is
exactly.
not just taken over. That is not what the Bantu expansion did.
Yes. So like that's exactly what the Bantu expansion did. It's
Explain
like
it in detail.
so it's like I can obviously tell like you've been drinking. It's like so I'm gonna tone it down a
What?
bit, right? Yeah. So
About
it's
the tone
like
police. That no.
So let me get this straight.
And all of
First
this
of
in the
all,
Hold on. So you're
Nick,
telling me
Nick,
the person you don't know what colonize mean, but you're just saying it. You want an
so it's
example
like
of I don't know what you think that black people colonized Africa, and you trying
so
to
can I
tell somebody
explain?
if they've been drinking or not. I could be drunk and still know
Right.
you
So
ain't
it's
got no
like
damn sense.
obviously, yeah,
That
well it's like
Andrew,
so now
thank you.
so it's
Scammer,
like
that Bantu shit you keep bringing up, it literally was called expansion. So they were
that's why I said
already in
expansion.
Africa. Yeah, it's called the Bantu
yeah, so it's
expansion.
like
They were
so what is
already that they were
so
already in
Erica,
It
right?
is a
Africa.
foreign
That
entity that
Right,
comes in and takes over.
right.
Bantu is not a foreign fucking entity.
Yeah, so it's like what is Africa? Does anybody know?
A continent. Move on.
Right.
a
So it's
continent.
like so it's a continent, right? So let me ask you a question, right? It's like if the Jamaicans invaded America, what would that be?
An invasion.
Right. So are you saying that it wouldn't be colonization?
It is not mutually exclusive.
Well, so I'm asking you a question, right? It's like yes or
It
no.
is not mutually exclusive. Do you not know what mutually exclusive is? Do I need to clap out the fucking syllables?
Yes, ma'am, because like
It
obviously
is
I'm the
not
idiot here.
mutually
Yeah,
exclusive.
so it's like so I explained the Bantu expansion, right?
No, you
It's like
didn't.
No,
well,
you I said it
like
was an
real.
Hold
expansion.
on.
You said it was colonialism. You were inaccurate. I corrected you. And you
And like
also still have not defined what colonialism is, but you used the word. And Free
I
is
just
trying to
want you
be
to define it.
praising. We just need you to define it because you don't know what you're
right.
talking about.
So it's like obviously, right? It's like this is why people don't vote for Democrats. Like, cause you talk to everybody
On
like they're the idiot
deflecting
and you're the
just
smart ones.
look, hold on,
You
let
So
me
are
it's like
explain
But
to
why are
you.
Donald
we so
Trump literally,
elaborate?
Hold on,
hold
time
on.
out.
Hold on.
Let
Donald
me
Like
Trump
I
just
can't even get a
literally,
explain.
word out, bro. It's
he
like
Let me
literally,
why are you
just
so
hold on,
aggravated?
everybody. Give me a second. Let's just have a quick commercial break. You guys, give me a follow if you have not done so. Tap the screen, share the live. We got one more fireworks, and then we'll we ain't even got. Oh, I'm gonna say we ain't even got one more. Hey, Verda, how you doing? Thank you, boo. We got one more fireworks. To close out the gift code before we switch to something else. Oh my God, this is wild. I can't even do the thing right because some of the shit that I done heard is crazy.
Oh, can you need me to you want me to try? 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm drunk?
Tell the people real quick. Oh my God.
Hey everybody, we have some serious entertainment in here. We've got people we gotta have clap out the syllables because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So to pay us for this time, can you please get this panel and get these live goals knocked out the way? Can you please tap on Jess's screen like I asked short skirts to do when you want to curse out somebody on this panel? Can you just tap the screen? Can you tap the screen? Also, her heart me's, if you just entered the room or if you forgot to do it, go to her heart me's, which are next to her name at the
Thank
top.
you, Andrew.
And make sure you click heart me's. Her goals are right next to that underneath, flipping under the subscription. I don't think Jess is doing subscriptions as much anymore. In addition to that, if you go to her top name in the corner where you see her cute little picture, her little diva pose, and you click on that, then underneath that is the gift gallery. In the gift gallery are specific gifts that are needed in order to get her to the next league on TikTok. So if you can click that, and if you gift all of them, you get a specific title. If you just do one of them, it will not allow you to do it in the gifting gallery. So that's what we need you to do right now, because Jess has opened up her couch for the dumbest motherfuckers on the internet tonight. This is not worth it. It's just not worth it. Don't deserve this shit. So tap
Made it
the screen.
easy
Let's try
too.
to get this up to 180, 185 on the likes. And let's get this rolling. Is that good, Jess? Do I
Yes.
sound intoxicated?
Yes, that was great. We got 220 left. It's nice go if you guys want to support directly. I appreciate it.
I brought up the definition of colonialism for said was interested.
Do you want me to put that on the big screen for you, Scammy?
Yeah, we made it easy. since you obviously can't do research.
Yeah, I'm just an idiot.
There we go.
Nah, you're not an idiot. I want to ask you one thing. How, like, for me, with it come to y'all FBAs and MAGAs and shit, bro.
Right.
How can y'all be, bro? And it's not me knocking you, not y'all are too well versed in lies, bro. Like, how do y'all know all the wrong answers to the fucking test, bro? Like, every answer is wrong. Like, scam me, no lie, bro. I'm not trying to clown you or shit, but every single answer is wrong. It's like y'all see reality from an alternate perspective or some shit, bro. Like, it's really mind-boggling, bro.
Right. So it's like, do you want me to explain how the Bantu expansion?
Oh no,
was-
wait.
I want you to
The
give
worst
me
person
the
open book test.
definition of. Okay, let me just explain how I operate. So I'm very legal minded. And when I have a conversation with someone, I try to make sure we're using the same vernacular and the same definition for words so that when we communicate with each other, we're on the same playing field. So I'm asking you right now to give me the definition of colonization. And you have failed to do so.
Yeah, so free, right? It's like, so I can do you one better. I can explain how it was colonization. It's like, that'd be better. It's like I will help you understand what colonization is, because blurting out definitions, obviously we don't understand them, right? It's like that's why you don't.
I'm one
think
of
that
those
it's
black
qualified.
women you put out of a job, bro. I'm one of those black women that's taking those white spots in the federal government. I'm one of them. I'm one of those black women that got a master's in conflict and stabilization and helped recover from colonization efforts and fallen organizations or governments. I'm one of those recovery bitches.
Well,
so what I need for you right now is just to please, so I can get to my point and land my plane, my 737 or my HAC 60 or my Pilatus or my King Air. I just need you to answer the question so that I can make sure when I land this on you, it sticks positively. Does that make sense?
Well, no, because like I obviously don't know. So it's
Ay,
like
Dios
just land your
mío.
plane.
Okay.
You could just land your plane.
Can I for the people that just walked in,
Pablo.
so it's like this
Oh,
man
Verda, I didn't know, Verda. Hold on.
Yeah,
What
people paid to give him the.
Oh no, it's a hold on. I just checked the Cash App. I didn't see it. So you guys, it's a $50 boot. We keep it like that, so at least we can have extensive conversations to some degree. So that I know if you send 50, y'all really are done with somebody. I know somebody has got today's last little point. So yes, you can send it to I'm Jessica Simone directly on the blue app or the green app, you guys. Because I mean, if it's Galaxy, we'd never have anybody to talk to because y'all be popping them hoes like, like, okay. But we be trying to have the conversations and trying to allow them to get somewhere. But I do know once you hit 50, you just say somebody is done. We try.
He
But yeah,
won't let me land my plane. So I'll
just
I'll
tell them. And then I know Naquan wanted to
my
say
point
something.
is this, is that the point of colonization is to leave a place in a worse condition than what you found it. By that, you leave a place with the people who live there unable to continue tilling the farms because the soil has been, and this is something that happened in Africa in case you didn't know, were the crops that were put down are crops that only made the soil good for that crop and no other crop can grow there behind it. And they don't even teach the people how to manage forward of tilling that crop and taking care of the crop. Colonization is building, neo-colonization is building entities there and not allowing the people who live there to expand in their wealth and happiness and living up to a certain potential. That is part of colonization. So when you talk about the Bantu expansion, it is not the same thing. It is not the same thing. You can call it Westphalia if you want to. You can call it a massacre. You can call it everything else, but it is not colonization. It is a foreign entity establishing itself there, taking over the systems there, and to the point where they do not allow the indigenous population there from expanding their life. That is what it is. It is stripping education, oppressing values of life and income, as well as many times a form of cruelty. That is what colonization in its nut, in its ball sack, in an elephant's left nut is. And you couldn't give me that. And when we talk about colonization, you are using the term incorrectly. You're using it incorrectly. And if you can't use that simple term correctly, how the fuck do I trust you with anything else that comes out of your mouth? You gave up my position of actually helping repair shit like that because it's now a white spot, but yet you want to have a Black woman's back? Fuck all the way off. You are not for Black women. You are for self. And proof of that is in your opening statement when you said, I do me, I vote for me, I this. And then later on, you want to talk about us, we women? No, you're not for us. You're for yourself, Negro. You're for yourself. And you're for staying on that goddamn plantation as long as possible. And Strom Thurmond's logic is going to haunt you and cause you corruption and heartbreak all your life. They will never accept you before the white poor man. You will always be the bottom of that list when it comes to this administration and racist white people.
Jess,
Why does this need to be a reality check for someone?
Jess,
Can I
hold
respond?
on, Scammy, 1 second, brother. 1 second. Jess, can you check your cash app, please?
If somebody did what I think they gonna fight, we gonna fight.
Scammy, did you want to respond first?
Yeah, so it's like I'm glad she gave those qualifications.
Drop some fucking coconuts for Dev in the chat. He said, baby, I am sick of this shit because, first of all, Black people colonizing Africa is wild, y'all. You see, I had no response. I'm not even finna go back and forth with that. I'm not even anybody else want to touch on this because we done drop some motherfucking coconuts. And if you were over Scammy, I guess the name says it all. Okay. Then go ahead. Then say thank you, Dev. Thank you, Dev. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me let Naquan say something. So, Naquan, he probably listening. What you want to say to him? Because God damn.
Ask him the question because I need to see if he on the same level as us first. So I had to ask him how many fucking months got 28 days in it to see if I was gonna actually talk to the snake, bro.
But hold on. The motherfucker said,
Jess, I do want to remind him that I had an undocumented immigrant send me that money to get rid of his ass. So he got to put it back on an undocumented person.
But the problem with these coons and coonettes that jump on these goddamn panels, they sit here and praise the shit out of Republicans, not knowing that them same Republicans that you think you're praising. I don't give a fuck about neither one of the parties. Let me be honest. But I know the Democratic Party does more for the everyday American citizen. So when y'all want to sit here and say the Democratic Party had slaves and the Democratic Party fought to keep slaves, little fun fact, there were slaves in the North. Even though it was outlawed in the North first, some states in the North still had slaves. We had states that broke off from the United States because they did not want slaves whatsoever. They broke off from the North. You can look up places like Maine and Vermont that broke off from the United States.
And became sundowns, right?
Hold on, short skirt. Hold on, really quick. Short skirt. I'm gonna drop you down. I want to make room for one person. I think they want to talk about the plantation. I'm gonna bring you back up. Give me 1 second. Go ahead.
And became sundowns, right, Naquan?
Yeah, a lot of them became sundowns too, but Maine broke off because Maine and Vermont didn't want slaves whatsoever. Some places in the North still had slaves, even though it was literally just outlawed. In the North first, they still had slaves in the North. Wall Street. Look up Wall Street. Look up Philly. Look up Virginia that had breeding farms. Like, this shit was still going on in the North. Even during the Civil War, states in the North still had slaves. This is the problem when you coons get up here and you don't know fucking facts. I literally woke up to use the bathroom and you said the dumbest shit out of your mouth. that black people was gonna fucking colonize America. You said Jamaicans. Jesus fucking Christ. You should have been a sock baby. I hope you heard this. You should have been a 2-sock fucking baby.
If you want to come back, scam, it's $100. That's how we keep MAGA off the live. Even though y'all voted for the dictator, we believe in democracy, and here we vote with our dollars. And they have voted you off.
I will spend another 50. He spend that 100.
Yo, I've only had like two MAGAs actually do it. 2 MAGAs actually fucking come back up, and one crashed out. He paid $100, came out, crashed out in like 3 minutes, and dropped himself and left. I'm like, what? You shouldn't even. Why you even wasting your money? Because we know the demographic of most MAGA. Y'all ain't gonna have it to come back. So that's how we keep you down, even though we still believe in democracy. HBK, welcome, man. How are you?
Oh, I'm on live. Oh, shoot. I didn't know I was on live. Hey, I'm good.
You black or you FBA?
What does that mean?
Okay, neither. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yes, I voted for Trump. Trump is the best president we've ever had in history.
Oh, them tap dancing shoes must got holes in them.
Yes.
They do?
He's going to free us from our constraints of poverty and uplift the black community to the heights we have never seen before.
He joking?
He gotta be joking. You trolling? Let me click on your page.
No, I'm dead
But he
serious.
was saying shit in the comments, Jeff. He was saying shit in the comments, but then he'd come up here like he got dentures and they not put in.
Well,
I
I'm
can't
sorry.
understand the words that are coming out of his mouth.
Oh, I have a brain tumor, so my speech is impaired on my right side. My speech is
Okay,
impaired.
that's
So I
Hold
do
on.
apologize.
Okay, so what is the Democratic Plantation?
A Democratic plantation is a plantation where you believe that you have to vote for Democrat for your life to be better, or they're the only way to make it like in policies is passed by Democrats.
And what makes you think Trump gonna free you, baby?
Because he has freed us. Under Trump, wage growth is actually outpacing inflation. Wage growth under Trump is outpacing in first time in history.
Wage growth?
Yes, wage growth is outpacing inflation at the moment.
What is a wage growth?
Wage growth, I'm sorry.
Wage, like in the wages and what people are getting paid?
Yes, ma'am.
How much are they getting paid?
It depends. It depends, but household medium income is on the rise. Under
Where
Trump,
can I
because
find
Trump
that
is the best
information from?
president we've ever had.
Where did you get that information from?
Statistics. If you look at the numbers that the Fed puts out before they
what website?
Get that, those numbers.
What website?
He's not wrong, but what he's not saying that wage growth was for
Oh,
white
I
people.
don't need you to speak for me. I'm very well to myself.
Shush. He's not wrong, but what he's not mentioning is that the wage growth was for white people. Like, you can look this stats up. We can look at the wage growth. We can look at the pay gap between the black and white community. It has grown and grown. It keeps growing, and it grew more this year.
So HBK, how is he saving
wrong.
black people if only white people making more money?
No. So he's being disingenuous. So basically, he's kind of correct, but that's not a problem. The wage difference between Black Americans and white Americans is still high. But under Trump, it's going to get better because Trump understands what we need. He understands who we are.
Hold on. What do we need?
He understands how to make us better, whole.
No, what do we need? Tell me what we need.
We need Trump. We need Republicans. We need freedom.
Don't say my name again. Don't say my name again.
I think you trolling, HBK.
Keep my
I'm
name out your fucking mouth.
I think
this?
I don't know. I think you trolling. I don't even think you real. I wouldn't even make nobody pay for that. I wouldn't even let nobody. Don't y'all dare. I'm not even gonna let y'all even dare. Short skirt, welcome back. What brings you back, baby?
Yeah, I don't know. What the fuck is going on?
Girl, what you drink tonight?
Well, what the fuck?
Be honest, it's Friday night. Just tell me what you drank tonight.
I had a good drink.
What you drink? What you drink? What you drink?
I had a little bit of a good mimosa.
What's in that mimosa? Vodka?
No, it's a prosecco and like some orange juice.
She had
How
hydrogen
how many
peroxide at this
proseccos
point.
is it?
Girl, I have a couple proseccos.
Hold on, short skirt. Did you pay your 100 to come back, girl?
I definitely paid enough. Where are you? Actually,
Come get me.
no, I will come get you.
Drop
'cause,
the
like,
location right now, bitch, because you don't piss me off. What are you talking about? Where am I?
This is about to be fun.
Designated
Well, I
driver.
will come get her because she is a sexy motherfucker.
Your skirt trying to get up your skirt, bitch. Okay.
If we were talking about the same person, I am down to find that sexy motherfucker. So,
What made you start deconstructing?
ooh, me.
Yeah,
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Nick.
It actually started in kindergarten, and my best friend was named Marche, and she was my best friend. And my parents told me, so we hung out for an entire year, and my parents told me that I started acting black.
And what you tell your parents?
I said that was annoying and bullshit. Like, it was extremely traumatic to me. Even my mom apologizes to this day, and she's like, that wasn't what we wanted to happen, but like, I don't give a fuck. It's bottom marche.
So your mama and them, they still racist?
You know what? Like,
it's all the memes on the screen for me. So your mom and them, they still racist?
Well, no, I think my mom is like less than that or whatever. But like, at the same time, at the end of the day, yeah, probably.
What about your dad?
I mean, well, my mom is white and I'm white, and like, I try to bring her different things, and she is very different to that. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know what I'm saying.
Girl, okay, I'm gonna do this for you, short. You a little intoxicated, so I don't want you to get a little all over the place, because you got a decent
do you want
reputation
me to
out here
be-
out here in these streets. You got a decent reputation, and I don't want you to fuck it up.
Okay, so with my mom, when I met my best friend
Can I ask you a question? Because I want to learn how to be black. How does one act black?
Oh God.
Man, she gonna fuck around and say the N-word. She gonna fuck around and say the N-word. Yeah, she gonna fuck around and say the N-word. She getting close to saying the N-word, I promise.
Oh my God, I don't even know the N-word, so
that's good. I hope you don't find out before the end of the before the prosecco start keep kicking in.
Never should use it, especially as a white person.
Right. Okay. So your mama, when she said you was acting black, what are the things you was doing to quote unquote act black?
Okay, so she told me I was never allowed to hang out with my friend again because I was speaking black.
How is what is speaking black? What was you saying?
Okay, so I guess I was just, I don't know. What do you mean? What was I saying? I don't know. She just said I was never allowed to hang out with her again because I was starting to speak the way that they speak.
So what were the things you started to do to start deconstructing?
Okay, so most of my friends are not my skin color, but also like I own books that are Jim Crow.
Do you read them?
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You remember the video? Do you remember the book we recommended earlier?
Yes, I do, and I can literally fucking take a picture. Okay, hold on. No, I can literally take a picture. I have all the pictures.
So skirt, I ain't gonna lie, you need to make out and fall asleep. Like,
yeah,
you go find somebody to make out with. You know, that's the white shit. And they just grab each other, back each other head, and just kiss real hard. Like,
real nasty.
You need to
Shower
make out and fall
head,
asleep, man.
Rose something right now.
Tonight, what is happening?
Oh my God!
I isn't talking. I know something is wrong.
Can I use the big screen real quick?
Oh my god.
I don't know if we should let you use the. Oh, okay. I was about to say.
This is what happened when Jesus started acting black.
Oh no. I'm getting over Dev's and Nick Nack's dog pictures.
I know, right?
Can I? Okay, well, I'll show you what I.
No, just tell me. Just tell me. Don't cut the camera on. Don't cut the camera on.
Okay.
I don't want
Well,
you to
I'm
fuck
not
nothing up
showing
over
you-
there, girl. You might be butt naked.
I'm not showing you in my new makeup.
Yeah, that laugh told us all. Yep.
Show a naked person.
Yeah, because
No, I love you all. I think you guys are all awesome. So
we fuck with you too, short skirt. That's why we've been, trying to be as
patient
as possible. And I hope that you were
know.
listening, right?
Okay, so I think I have ADHD.
Okay, they got Adderall, Addy for that.
I just refuse to get the diagnosis. And
Well, if you
I
don't want to
want
do
my
that, then you're gonna have to work
no,
on
I
it.
don't want my kid to have it either because what they're doing systemically and within our government, it
Can you
really
make me big screen, Joss?
Stop.
Dev is oh my god.
That is
We're all
fucking
shaming
funny.
now.
Oh my god.
Well, I just want to say I have a lot of books. There's a lot of them.
Okay, but
You have
definitely
a
read
lot of bucks?
There's a
read
Tulsa, all the
white tears, brown scars. I got
How's
that
she
book.
gonna read it
what do
if
you
she won't
say,
get the diagnosis? She won't be able to focus. How's she gonna focus? I'm just
And that's a
saying.
fact because I got ADHD
That
too, but
was
guess what?
diabolical.
I got my medication.
I need her to be medicated too. I need you to get the prognosis short, please, because you're not going to be able to understand that book.
You gotta
It's
be
okay to have the prognosis.
Yeah, it's okay.
Why are you saying that I won't understand that book?
No, we're
You
just saying
won't
if your ADHD kick in, you won't be, you ain't gonna stay focused to read
No,
it.
I will always understand a book. If you could send me a book, that's fine.
Okay. Do you own? You got any Zane books? Oh my god, I love Zane. Anybody in here read? First of all, I know everybody read Addicted.
Yeah, I did.
If you read Zane books,
yeah.
okay. Anybody read
Have
Nervous?
you read Tulsa or other things?
Did anybody read Nervous? It put a 1 in the
No
chat if you
one's-
read Nervous by Zane. That's one of her other books. That plot twist is fucking crazy. I love Zane. Me too. I have a couple of her books on my bookshelf, but I kind of want to reread Nervous. That shit is crazy. Like she was going out, she was having sex with all these different type of people, and she would wake up and then they see her in the street, and she'd be like, "Who is you?" And then she act
You
like she
read
didn't know.
Americana though.
Huh?
Americana.
No.
Read it. It's literally about it's literally about growing up in Mississippi as a black woman and being, not even a black woman in Mississippi. It's I
Well,
was transplanted
One
there.
Queen, I haven't spoiled it. Trust me, when you read it, you'll know
I'm
that I
sorry,
didn't spoil it.
Yes.
Sorry.
Next question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dev, is that really you? Is that a screenshot of him?
Dev.
Who's that?
No.
You don't know.
Come on, literally puts a fucking.
Short skirt, can I ask you a question? Short skirt.
Yes. Ask
Short
me.
skirt, let me ask you a motherfucking question.
Yes.
Have you ever cosplayed a slave?
Jesus
live comfortable. I want to help other people out. So I will post that. Even if you're not in New York, you may know somebody in New York. I will have it by before this week is out, this next week coming. All of this information will be on my page. I'm just waiting for people to
Let me
get
put
back
you
to
on a
me.
big screen.
Yeah, you can literally go to my page. You can screenshot it. It's the same post that's on my page right now. And this one is a little blurry. Go share it. Some people gonna need this. It's 2 times. It's through the 1st and the 15th, and then the 16th and the 30th. When I put the post up for the Thanksgiving dinner, it will be within the next week, hopefully, if my contacts hit me back about a big enough center. But I'm aiming to hit at least feed 600 people. At least 600 people. I know what it's like. Like, I've been in the shelter. I've lost everything. I want to start giving back more. And y'all can thank Jessica, because again, if I'd have never came at Jessica Live that one day, I'd have still been doing motorcycle posts to this very day.
And I'm glad you did, brother. Because look at the community that we have all built, okay? This wig got to come off, y'all. That we have all built. I appreciate you so much. Y'all drop some coconuts for my brother Naquan, okay? Because he came in here that one day, and that's been my brother ever since, okay? He been in now he hunting down MAGAs in the street.
Yeah, that motherfucker said the LGBT. Oh no, hold on. I got a daughter that's part of that community. You messed up. Can I come up? I've never been on a live before. I just scroll through and keep it pushing.
But thank you so much, brother. Good night. Make sure
All
y'all
right,
give
love
Naquan a
y'all.
follow. And if you're in New York, you can help out. Or if you know somebody in need, they'll definitely be there. Thank you so much.
Oh. Also, I'm researching. I'm looking up places because I know places like Publix, Walmart, Walgreens, all of these stuff get grants and tax write-offs. Y'all can reach out to them. I'm literally gonna put the list of all these places that do this stuff and get tax write-off at the end of the year.
Okay.
All of this stuff within the next week will be on my page.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay.
All right.
I want to first of all shout out to LM that said, done. She said, "This is for done. I'm taking my last shot of the night. Good night, LM. I knew you was gonna be acting up tonight. Okay, I knew you was gonna be acting up tonight. Be doing your big one. Thank you so much, Queen. Drop some massive coconuts for LM for clearing that out. And also, FaZe, thank you for close out the goals. I'm sorry, I was a little bit late on. I wanted to let Laquan finish, but shout out to FaZe who came in this bitch and said, I can close. I'll close that bitch out too. You know what? Go ahead and get a little extra for the night. Okay, go ahead and get a little extra for the night. You seem like you've been dealing with a lot tonight, and I done dressed up as Queen Latifah from Set It Off, bitch. I done told y'all put your hands up, put the coins in the TikTok, put the money in the Cash App right now, all of it right now. So massive coconuts for LM, showing out all night as well. Massive coconuts for FaZe. Thank y'all so much for closing that out. I appreciate it. Thank you. I love y'all. Dynamic. Are you FBA or Blagger?
Definitely not Blagger. Hell no.
But you FBA?
I mean, technically, FBA is a lineage, so yeah, I would be that based on the lineage classification, which is someone who has history to chattel slavery in America. So yeah, based on that, yes.
And why y'all call it a Democratic plantation? I love you, Queen.
Say that again?
No, I was talking to the chat. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I'm not for either party, but the reason why I do know what people say is because some people devote all their belief into the Democratic Party. They just devote everything to it. I think personally, neither of the parties are going to do anything for us, and we have to take our own power back into our own hands.
How
But
you
people
suggest we
put
do
too
that?
much faith into the Democratic Party.
Hey, shout out to the Fee Ray. Thank you, Fee Talks Back. I appreciate you, boo. Welcome in, everybody. Thank y'all so much for being here. So what do you suggest we do?
Oh my God!
Hey, thank you, Short Skirt.
We would have to all get onto one accord and obviously look at the benefit of all of our people, opening schools, teaching our children about history and, learning how to farm, putting our money together, basically just looking out for us, by us, do things for ourselves, so that we don't have to depend on. It's just the same way we did it back in the days when it comes to Black Wall Streets and things of that nature, things similar to that.
And how do we do that politically and putting our people in positions of power? Like if we're talking about voting, who would we vote for? Jen, thank you for the $5 for the TikTok live. I appreciate you. Drop some coconuts for Jen in the chat. Thank you, boo.
If it has to do anything with the white supremacist system that we live in, then we're not going to vote for anybody regarding that.
So if we don't vote for anything and we just let them go out there and run amok, because even though we wouldn't do politics do us. They're still going to make policies that could impact us and harm us. So we're just going to go by the wayside. Like if they don't want,
oh, my bad. Continue.
I was just like, so we're just not gonna vote and let them make whatever type of laws about us that they want.
I mean, they always have done that, and we just have to, like I said, separation will be imperative as well, and we're gonna refrain just back to how our ancestors did it, and just take ideology from them and see how they operated.
Well, they were also getting into positions of power
when they weren't able to vote, when they weren't able to even be in government positions of power.
Oh Lord, hold on. No, you know what? I'm just about to close it down. I gotta take some medicine. Can we can you send him the video I sent you? Which one? Which one? Let me look on here.
Was your shift to the Republican Party a sudden move prompted by the Goldwater nomination?
Okay. Let me look real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me refresh it, and then I can play that because we were really closing it down. But I would love for you to come back mañana. We're gonna have this topic running again tomorrow. And kind of dig deep into it.
So you're in the live? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I was in the live. That's why all the people was giving their last hoorahs. We was getting out of here, but it's I don't see it face, but I'm gonna look for when I get off. And Jay, just dynamic, just come back tomorrow. I'd love to dig deeper into this.
All right, for sure.
All right,
Have a
good
good
night.
night.
Whew. Saji, any last words?
Girl, tonight was crazy. Fucking crazy. I think everything that had to be said about the people that came up here was already said. However, what I'll say, if Caso's still listening, or if anybody, to whoever this may apply, if you don't got haters, you ain't popping.
Okay, that's what I say. That's why I
if
know
people-
I'm out here making noise in the street.
If people are not opening lives talking about you, then is anybody even listening? Okay, you just gotta ignore it. It happens all the time, but it's not worth addressing because those that are trying to bring you down are already under you, beneath you.
Now that's a word. That is a word. Anybody trying to bring you down is already underneath you, y'all. Oh, that's a word.
And thank you so much to the royal family. You guys are amazing. We got the live goal met. Y dijeron que fue porque se los dije en español. Así es que de hoy en adelante les voy a decir que manden dinero en español para que entiendan y para que hagan caso. Okay? But for real, W everybody that finished out that goal. Just definitely deserve it.
W Saji,
I have a fucking headache, bro. Like, and to be honest, it is hurtful. It is hurtful to hear people passing off the blame to people that are just trying to seek a better life, people that are being brutalized right now. When I see a person, period, but especially when I see a person of color being brutalized, losing their life, I fucking cry because that feels like that's my kid, that's my mom, that's my grandpa. So every video that I've watched just completely breaks my heart. And then to hear people try to place blame on immigrants instead of blaming themselves because they voted for this is crazy. That's
Try some
it.
chilies for Saji. I love you. I appreciate you. Is it yo quiero? Te amo.
Oh.
Saji, thank you for being who you are. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for your words of wisdom. It's always a pleasure hearing you speak. And I just want to say thank you for being a part of We Are What's Love. Thank you for being a part of the link. Well, Chaji is the link, okay? Okay, so if you ever hear Sachi speaking, open up your ears and listen, okay? She knows what she's talking about. And shout out to always and get you some friends that speak your name in the rooms that you are not in. And I just want to say I appreciate you. You're an amazing friend. God, don't make any mistakes.
Oh. I love you, Jess.
I love
Listen,
you too, honey. You deserve it. You deserve all the blessings that come your way.
thank you. So do you, girl. So do you.
So
Love
yeah,
you much.
we're gonna toast our
Take that wig
champagne.
off.
Baby,
Yes.
before I get done, before I get out this seat and I can take another breath, this wig finna be snatched off so motherfucking fast. I'm used to being a bald head hoe.
You gotta shake it like that meme that you had.
Which one?
Remember that little girl and she shook it in the
She was
car?
like, stiff wear, bitch. Yo. Also to you guys, we're gonna raid Robin. She's a part of the Ujima Syndicate. And Oya has a creator partners program, a bunch of different creators. And I am Robin Kimberly is live right now, and we've never rated her before, but she's a part of the Ujima Syndicate. We're gonna go show her some love, you guys, really quick. And we're gonna do that right now. I am Robin Kimberly. You guys know what it is. When you get in there, Royal Family Raid, not Royal Family Raid, but that's a good one too. Jessica Simone Raid, with the coconuts. Jessica Raid, coconuts. So go show her some love. Another black woman doing her thing, you guys. I want to give a shout out to our big three of the night. Let me write their names down. LM, Alondra, and Andrew. Thank you guys so Ficky much for donating to the live, showing love to the live, showing gifts. I appreciate you. That's our top three tonight. So what it is, every night I get a top three. We have a giveaway at the end of the month. You guys, what it is, the end of the month, so it'll probably be in like a week or two. And Andrew got one, and we'll tally him up, and we'll have like a game night, and we'll do the giveaway, spin the wheel. So that always whoever's number one gets three, two gets two, and three gets one. And I put those in there. So just to try to find ways to give back to the people who support me and to let you guys know that I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I am grateful. And it doesn't go unnoticed. And with that being said, everybody put Robin. I'm gonna drop you down so we can tag Robin Kelly. Put Robin, I am Robin Kimberly in the chat so I can pin it as well. Well deserved, Jess. Thank you so much, Q. It's been a crazy night. Okay. Actually, I can put it in there. I am Robin with the I, Kimberly. I'm about to spell it Kimberly. I thought I spelled it wrong. Alrighty then. Y'all show some love. It's a Jessica Raid. I know if you're going to sleep, just go by, get your daily heart me, tap screen, and let them know we in the building just to show us some love, you guys. All right. I love you all for being here. I will see y'all hasta mañana. YouTube, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for hit the thumbs up button, share the live, subscribe, and I